Hello everybody, Sifd here again, and today we're playing NetDive. The game is an incremental upgrader game, with the main concept of the game being a shoot-'em-up game, which means that the game is gonna be a spaceship that shoots opponents' spaceships, I guess. Now the main idea of the game is that it is very, very heavy focused on the story. I'm not really a story guy myself, but the dev that sent me a key told me that there was like 20,000 words all over, so it's gonna be pretty story focused. I would like to dodge most of them, so we're most likely gonna just skip on everything and then just play the game itself and see how it goes. The game should be about 2.5 hours long, at least that's what the dev said. Interrupt is enabled. I'm gonna skip here the black box, not a whole light flashback, and this is us. And I guess right now what we're doing is we're ramming on opponents. We don't even have shooting capabilities like at all. Just gonna be ramming opponents here and gaining money. Nice. So this is us. The ramming build. Whoop, and we died. 4 coins achieved. Let's turn to hard, and let's see. What a flashback of whiteness. You know what? We're gonna actually make that flashback of darkness, because honestly, we're gonna just die from the visuals. So let's go dark mode on that, and let's actually continue on. So we got the first upgrade, which is it deals 1 unit of additional damage. System integration alpha. This says increase integrity by 40, and this is funnels packet to your location will result in encountering 50% more packets. More enemies, more damage, more health. Let's go more damage, and let's actually dive. What's reinforce? Reinforces buffs. Archive is, I guess, story. Dive is going into, and that was the blue version. Yeah, we're gonna be running into blue. I'm not gonna run into white. That was like an insane flash blank. So right now we're one-shotting the opponents. Very nice. So it's gonna be easier for us to make money. As I'm seeing at the bottom, we're also losing life just by existing, but we're also losing life by touching the opponents here. At the top, something is filling up. I guess it's the progress we're making. So there's that, I guess. And we should die here. Oh, let's actually make money. Let's avoid that enemy. Maybe we're not gonna lose anything for Whyte. Return to hub. We got 9 coins, damage, health, or 50% more enemies. I'm gonna say I'm one-shotting enemies, so we're gonna go health. What's the choice here? Increase integrity regeneration 1 per second. Increase damage mitigation by 2. Or more enemies. I'm gonna go with more enemies. Every packet drops 1 additional stimulation. Increase strafing speed by 10%. A lot of random words for this game. Let's go with more health and more damage. And let's dive. So 50% more enemies, already pretty visible. We're still gonna one-shot them. Nice. I literally not doubled, I 50% increased the money I'm making. There's also a small magnet happening. I'm not sure if the magnet is global. Let's actually test and see if we're gonna miss that resource. Yep, it's not global for sure. I should chase them down. But having this much more money is already making a difference. We might even be able to get to the end of the road. I don't think so. We're gonna definitely increase how many enemies we're gonna be fighting, because that is right now the main cutoff point. Just having enemies ram into us. Very simple game up to this point. Oh, that guy avoided. Okay, I guess I need to always hit from the front. That guy also survived. I mean, enemies in general are surviving right now as far as I'm seeing. Let's maybe get the coin. Nope, 16 coins. I'm gonna go with more enemies. What is this? Increased strafing speed. No, we're gonna go more enemies and more damage. And let's actually dive again. The more enemies we get, look at this, the more money we're gonna get. That's the main idea and the name of the game here. Just making money. As always, look at this. Very much. It already is more enjoyable to me. Just thinking on the opponents here. For some reason though, the speed at which a lot of enemies reduce themselves is a bit weird, right? Like we begin with 1 million opponents and then it's just like slowing down again. Why are we not just fighting more and more and more and more is my question. Almost lost a coin there. Nice money. Tonk, and we died. 21 coins. What is this? Increased damage mitigation by 2. We're gonna take damage mitigation. What is this? Increased damage mitigation against firewalls by 10. I don't know what the firewalls are. I guess I'm gonna go with even more enemies. Will result in encountering 50% more packets. And 40% more health and more damage. I'm gonna dive again. Let's dive again with 0 coins here. Look at this. Now it's a lot more enemies actually. Tink tonk, tink tonk, tink tonk. Which, let's not forget, like every time we're doing this, it's 50% more coins pretty much. Also, 2 less damage taken is really good. I think health regen should be the next play. And most of these games always give you some kind of prestige option every time you do whatever they want you to do. Right now I'm looking at the top right. When this top bar fills, I would assume we're gonna prestige. And prestige in these games give you more money gain most of the time. So I would assume prestiging is important in this game too. I'm not losing life anymore from actually touching the opponents here. I mean, I'm losing a little bit, like 2 or 3, but not that much more. Make money for sure. Thonk, thonk, thonk. I'm gonna die, right? Boom. Whoop. We actually... Oh, that's the firewall. Okay, we found the firewall. We found what's gonna kill us. We threw it to hub. So that is the end of the road. Increase integrity regeneration every second by 1 unit. Every packet drops 1 additional stimulant. You know what? Money increases the play. Increase the chance of packet dropping times 2 stimulants. Okay, I mean, flat out +1 coin is better, as always. More health or more damage? I'm gonna say more damage, because I don't think we're gonna be able to pass through the final wall anyway. So, just killing everything in one shot. Look at this. We literally doubled our money just with a single upgrade. Obviously, the most important upgrade now would be magnetism. I mean, I'm missing packets here. But it's okay. Very nice. Let's make money. Man, oh man. We're pretty fast expanding. I want to go a bit faster, somehow. But I guess that's not really any ability here. Like, boosting would be fun if I could somehow boost. And we destroy everything in one hit. Obviously, we will need to get, you know, firewall protection times 10. So that we go through the firewall. Just to get the next level going. And here we go, firewall's coming in. Whoop. That thing is taking damage, but I'm dying. I mean, the damage it's taken is from bottom to top. So this game, you damage the opponents from the feet to the top. This is 150 coins, this is whatever. 50% more enemies, this has 15 levels. Increased rafing speed by 10%. Increase damage mitigation of the firewall, increase health regen. We're gonna go more enemies, health regen. Let's also go damage taken by the firewall reduced and more enemies. And I would say more damage and more health. I still don't think more health is even irrelevant. Let's take it, whatever. I'm making so much money anyway. The more enemies we get, the better. Magnetism is what really matters. And more enemies also matter a lot, obviously, because it's money. And also at this point, my mitigation is so strong that enemies don't even do anything to us. I mean, they do, but at least now we also have healing, right? I guess I should increase the damage mitigation by a couple more levels, or just go with 3 or 4 more levels onto regen. I think if I increase my regen by, I don't know, 2 times, we should be able to literally not take any damage until I get to the firewall. But at least I'm one-shotting everything right now, so that's nice, and I also seem to be able to pick up all the money. I really like this. It's rhythmic. It feels cathartic in a way. Let's go. Boom. Bonk. Bonk. That thing is not attacking us, by the way. Yeah, the firewall no longer does damage to us. We only lose life from the small guys. Okay, I guess I just need to increase health regen and mitigation at this point. Because as I said, only the small guys are doing damage to us. And now the small guys are even surviving, so I should actually avoid them if I can. And this is the firewall losing life. Boop, avoid. I'm gonna just jump off to the next level, I would assume. Boom, and one more. Bonk, and we got it. And I got 1 silver thing. New archives entry available. Turn to hub. Let's go to the archive. Restrain. First of all, we've got neutral networks. You can read this. What we now conveniently call AI actually originated from the pretty simple idea, mimicking biology neurons. Actually true. Strain. Sometimes training doesn't quite work out. The network is stuck in the local optimum. Basically, it stops improving like it hit a brick wall. Okay. Okay. Let's go reinforce. Actually, we have a retrain here. What is this? Every packet drops 1 additional stimulant. Commence retrain? Is that a thing that's gonna happen? Is this a reset we're about to hit here? You know what? Let me actually see. There is a retrain and plus commence retrain. Commence retrain. Are you sure you want to commence the retrain progress? Retrain is a part of the learning process and should be used strategically to work us further. Confirm. And level this thing up. Should I do this early? Maybe not. Allows the use of checkpoint system to hasten the training process. Funnel packets to your location will result in 4% more packets. Increase integrity by 1,000. Okay, I mean checkpoint system is most likely the thing. Confirm retraining. So I just reset the game. Maybe a bit too early. You know, a lot of these games you don't want to reset the game on the spot. Maybe it was a bit too early. But we're gonna see here how this is gonna go. We begin with making double the money right away though, so that's something, I guess. That is something. Let's go. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive here. I don't want to touch anything, I want to just make my money and go. Let's return to the hub. Damage. More packets, damage, health. And let's dive again. So we should be one-shotting them here, I would assume. Yep, one-shotting, very nice. And I'm already back to where I was, economically speaking, I don't know. Let's continue on. We're not gonna retrain right away again. Let's hope that the Firewall's gonna give us one more gray back. So we're gonna go with the same exact route of leveling up. Should have killed there maybe. So I obviously want to go with... we know for a fact that it's a good idea to go with damage block. Oh, I died for no reason. We're gonna go damage... regen! No, damage block. We know damage block's the choice. And Firewall damage block is also a choice. But more enemies is the actual choice. Nice. And now I should be strong enough here to, I guess... First of all, we're gonna make a lot more money is the main thing. Because that's what I wanted, just a lot more enemies. So, a pretty early loop here with the retrain. Nice. Nice and dandy. Very chill, vibey game. So if you want to sleep, now's the chance to begin closing your eyes. And drift off to the chill vibe of the game. Alongside the clunks of touching a thing and flinging it off screen. The clunks are very rhythmic, honestly. Very nice. Let's make some money. I would really enjoy some magnetism. And let's make... That's it. 60 coins. We're gonna go with additional money gained. We're gonna go with health regen. We're gonna go with damage. And let's actually dive in again. Should make the Firewall not do damage just by the way. Now we're making 3 coins per kill. Which is 50% more than previously. Of course, if I want to become super rich, I should increase how many opponents we're fighting. I also have health regen. The health regen actually does not prevent us from losing life, because I'm still losing life slowly as far as I'm seeing. That's gonna help us in the long run. Let's go. Thunk, thunk, thunk. A lot of money gain. The main issue is gonna be money gain, to be completely honest. At the end of the game, we're gonna be making money like there is no tomorrow. Maybe I should reduce the chtonks a little bit. Just one more or less. That's a bit lower. Whoop. We tonked the Firewall. The Firewall tonks are not really that much damaging. They're like 3 damage. Now I'm gonna just level up the base defense. 108 coins. Okay, let's actually go for a moment to reduce the audio just... I would say twice. And see how the chtonks... Whoa, don't reset the game. Restore 10 units of integrity by destroying packets. Healing, well, that's vampirism. You know what I would say? Mitigate twice, regen, and then just more enemies a bunch. And damage. That should be good. Let's go dive. This should give us a lot of money. Yep. I mean, all of these kills could have healed us. At this point, I'm not even sure I'm gonna even lose health. I mean, I'm losing health alright, but I'm also healing, so... Maybe I might do less money. It's a bit weird that the 50% is very much felt in the beginning, but later it's not really felt. But at the same time, I mean, it is felt, because normally here it's a lot less. So it's 50% more, but because at the late game there are less packets anyway, it doesn't feel like 50% more. Because it's 50% of less, right? It's a difference, like 50% of 10 is 5, 50% of 2 is 1, so the difference is felt less. Okay, let's go to this wall. Okay, the wall is no longer damaging us. The packets somehow are still damaging us, the wall is not. Nice. Making money. I mean, this is a guaranteed win here, and I also have like 100 on the bank. Nice. We're continually powering up. And now these guys are becoming more and more powerful, so they don't even lose life anymore. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I like how we're sending off the packets, and we won, and then we get rid of everything. Oh, we got another silver. Okay, you get another silver after that. Okay, that's good to know. Increase the chance of packet dropping ×2 by 10%. I mean, I think just more opponents is the actual play. Maybe increase strafe speed by 10%. Increase stimulant collection range by half. That's nice. Restore 10 units of integrity per kill. Wall damage. Oh, let's go more enemies and more damage, then more damage, more damage, more health. And let's actually dive and see what that means. Depth 2. Is that gonna give us more money? Okay, first of all, we're definitely killing the triangles easier. We're one-shotting the triangles. And we're one-shotting everything, to be honest. And that's it. We're out of the triangles already. None of these damage us. So it seems to me like we're most likely gonna also beat the other boss. Other wall or whatever it is. Also, every kill I'm getting I think gives us 10 health anyway, so we're actually healing on kill here, not losing life. Everything does one hit. Nice. I hope the game is not gonna only be us roaming things, and at some point, unless we become like huge, would like it to, you know, be something along the lines of laser beams and rockets. But we're somehow not losing life still. And let's not forget, every time we kill something, we also gain 10 health. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to also beat this. Easily, if anything. I think hitting opponents here is more important than making money. Because the more opponents I hit, the more I will be able to heal. I'm also gonna make money at the end anyway. Very nice. Man, the music's very chill. I love it. I hope the game is not gonna be copyright music. Yeah, I actually beat the elite here in the moment. Takes a while. Damage is the main, you know, issue. I like that at the end the global magnet happens. New archive entry achieved. Archive history. AI might feel shiny and new, but the basic construction of the conventional neural network actually dates back to 2090-60. The real breakthrough came with the GPUs in the early 2000s, finally giving enough computing power to make those early dreams somewhat practical. Yeah, I have heard this thing, this sentence here, I've heard so many times. This, the neural networks existed from 1960, and therefore nothing really changed with the new AIs, but, you know, things actually do change. I'm not gonna go here. We're gonna continue going deeper. I would say chance for money. Actually, just more enemies. Restore 5 units of integrity by dealing damage. So that's lifesteal. Health per second. Let's go more enemies. More enemies. Damage, 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 damage. Regen. Damage reduction. Let's see if I can actually dive. Depth 3. Okay, we're still one-shotting everything. So I'm still making money. Let's go. Integrity 1000 is like 1000 health. That would be a bit useless. Whoa. Nice. Whoa. I would like to get a third boss kill at least. And then go for the retrain. Right, because the retrain is going to be 3 silver things. Okay, these guys are actually surviving. So the triangles are weaker than the squares. That's something to keep notice of. Also, I'm taking a bit too much damage here. I'm not really sure if we're gonna survive. Oh, triangle attack. Boom. Is this thing dying easier? No. It's not. But we got this. Still killing triangles left and right. Maybe I should not be touching the squares though. Taking a bit too much damage here. Making money, living the dream. I think we're gonna die. Also, I think I'm getting poisoned. Yep. 8. Dead in a moment. Yep. 196. More enemies. Chance to double the money gain. Healing. Damage. Max health. Firewall damage mitigation. And general damage mitigation. Regen. Damage. What is this? Improve the efficiency when breaking firewalls by 50%. Yeah, 50% damage to the boss. What is this? Deals 3 units of additional damage. Yeah, I capped that out, that's why. Let's go max health a bit, and let's go dive. Once again, depth 3, yes. Okay, now I'm also destroying the squares. Very nice. Let's go. This time, I'm assuming we're gonna beat the firewall. I'm not sure, did I increase my health gain? I mean, I increased my max health. Also increased my damage, and I also increased 50% damage specifically on the firewall, so... Man, these tanks are so... nice. What a nice game. What a nice game. Tanking away on the opponents. Give me a firewall, please. Bye, everybody. Let's go. Tank it. Tank it again. Will I be able to beat the firewall, though? Feels like it's a no. And the question is if I should waste my time. Okay, now even the triangles don't die in one hit. Feels like a no. Yeah, this feels like just increase damage if you want. Tonk. Actually, if my life goes down slower than this guy's life, then obviously I can beat it. But my life... It's almost the same, actually. Do I lose life by tanking random things? Let's see. The firewall does not make us lose life. That's the sure thing. Yeah, as long as I'm avoiding, we should be winning here. Tonk. It's a race. It's a race. Nah, we won the race. There is no race. We're winning. I'm gonna reset after this. We're gonna go retrain or whatever it calls it. With checkpoints and stuff. Let's go. Tonk. Tonking away. Tonking away. Nice. And we got 2 of them. New archive achieved. Into hub. Archive. GPU. Graphics processing units were originally designed to handle massive parallel computing for rendering visuals. Eventually someone realized that, hey, this brute force number crunching power can actually be used for other things, like training neural networks. Mind blown. Okay, we want to get allows the use of checkpoint systems to hasten the training process. I'm going to go funnel packets your location, but result in encountering 400% more, and increase integrity by 1,000. So commercial retraining, yes. I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna go boom. What is this? Funnel packets to your location will result in another 400 more. Allows the deployment of collector to collect stimulation. I mean, either even more packets or 1,000 health. I don't think I need 1,000 health, to be honest. Let's go with even more packets. And then even more packets. Confirm. And let's begin. Checkpointing. +1 silver for each checkpoint completed. Checkpoint can be useful to benchmark progress made. Unlock checkpointing. Breakthrough firewall. Intercept total of 300 packets. Okay, this is achievements. Checkpoints is achievements. So I'm gonna retrain on the spot, right? That's the thing. Allows deployment of collector to collect, or go with 1,000 health. Let's collector to collect. Increase collector speed by 100. Restore integrity by collecting stimulations. Allows the deployment of collector to collect stimulation. That's money, by the way. What is this? Additional collector. Increase the collector deployment by 1. Increase the capacity of collector by 50 units. Whatever that means. Let's go dive. Okay, as you see, we have a lot more enemies here. Okay, well, that's a collector right there. I'll just go 2 coins. Okay, maybe you are forced to begin with 1,000 integrity, and what I did was a bit of a mistake. Okay, that's it. The collector just YOLOs out. Oh! Okay, I love the collector. Collector's awesome. Nice, let's go return to hub. Damage, health, damage mitigation, more enemies. Dive. And now we're gonna just increase the enemies. The more we can, the better. Okay, just destroy whatever we can. The collector just runs around, right? Oh, okay. Why would I ever need magnetism if I have the collector? To collect. I hope you get the reference of the collector. Let's continue just destroying everything. And I'm dead. It's okay, return to hub with 86. Healing, block more, more money gain, more movement speed, I guess. Damage, enemies, okay. Checkpointing. Intercept 500 data packets. Let's dive. And let's go. Nice, I would like to become bigger or something. Okay, the game is exponentiating how good it is very fast. Not how good the game is, but how good we are. And I really enjoy that. Like, I really enjoy when these type of incremental games you expand quickly. I would hope that it's gonna continue having this rhythm for the whole journey, right? Like, if every 10 minutes the game becomes crazier, I love it. That's like best case scenario. I think I should either get one more health regen or one more damage blocking. Feels to me like we're taking a bit too much. Oh, we definitely need more damage first of all. Things are not dying anymore. And things not dying is bad because that's money. Oh my god. I don't think I got this. Yeah, I don't got this. I got 300 coins, so we got this next turn. Nice, we're gonna continue damage now. Healing, damage, block, 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 damage, damage, damage. What's this movement speed? Chance to gain money, damage, damage, more enemies, more enemies, more enemies, damage. And we do have enough healing here. I mean, first of all, I'm not losing life right now. And also I'm not losing life again. Nice. So once again, it's all about the damage. Nice, so this should allow us to at least get the first 4 levels very fast. I mean, supposedly I should have begun with 1000 life, but you know, didn't choose that one. Because I got the collector. Which honestly, the collector is the choice, because now the collector makes sure I'm making more money. So this is guaranteed more worth it than just starting with 1000 health. I mean, I'm not even losing health, so why would I need 1000 health, right? If you think about it. And the game seems to allow you to, you know, go back to prestige again and again and again. So that's nice, you can just brute force it. Oof. Half health that guy. Boom. Not half health, 1/10. What's the 1/10? I hit him 3 times. 4 times. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Let's see if it was actually 1/10. Oh, it was 1/10. Nice, 500 coins. Increase the collector deployed by 1. No. Increase the capacity of collector by 50 units. Not really. We're gonna go with high chance. What is this? Increase stimulation collect range by half unit. I don't care about that. Increase strafing speed. Strafing faster is actually good. Damage, 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 damage. Damage is maxed out. Plus 3 damage or plus 50% damage on the bosses. Good damage, damage. Life steal. Max life, max life. 50% damage on the bosses and 3 damage. Let's dive. Dive 2. I mean, I should one-shot everything, by the way. Because previously I one-shotted everything here without the plus 3 damage. So now with the plus 3 damage, we should definitely destroy everything. The speed. And the collector is doing that, by the way. The fact that I have a thing that literally picks up all the money on the board, making sure I'm not gonna lose money out. Because it's always about magnetism. In all of the games ever, if you get magnetism, you don't lose money. And if you don't lose money, you progress faster. And if you progress faster, you're more stronger. And if you're stronger, you progress more. It's like a loop. But the one sure thing is, if you're not able to loot, you're not gonna loot. Even if you kill everything. I mean, you might also say, yeah, but if you don't kill anything, then you're not gonna loot. But you will baseline kill something. Whoop. I think that was 1/8. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7. What an eye. 8? No, it was 1/9. It's okay. Close though, very close. 485 coins. Money gain, more damage, 3 more damage. Heal 5 on hit. I mean, shielding, heal 5 on hit. 2 more damage to the boss. Move faster. Damage to the boss. What is this? More enemies, more enemies. Health regen. More max health. Let's go. Obviously, we're gonna beat depth 3 too, because we already have beaten depth 3. And once again, we beat the depth 3 without the plus 3 damage. So right now we're a lot stronger than we were back then. The collector right now is picking up 50 coins every time he goes out and picks some things up. Ta-ta-ta-tan. Man, I love it. What a nice chill game. What a nice chill game. One of the nicer incremental upgrade games. By the way, I am creating a channel which is gonna only have these type of games. So if you enjoy these chill, vibey, 100% completion, incremental upgrader games, you should go ahead and join Sifd 100%. This is gonna be one of the last videos that's gonna upload it on the main channel, and that is specifically because I'm on vacation right now, so I didn't want to begin uploading videos on the new channel while I'm on vacation. The moment I come back from vacation, which is gonna be 22 of September, I'm never gonna upload 100% videos on this channel anymore. This is only gonna be roguelikes. And the 100% channel is going to have all of those. So if you enjoy this type of content, the bigger content, the completion content, then you should definitely join over there. In the beginning, the videos uploaded there might be some kind of repetitions, but I will only upload new videos there after that. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna actually do repetitions or not. I just want to get, you know, monetized, so I guess watch time is what I'm trying to achieve early game. But anyway, that's important to know. Let's go. Let's continue on here. Collector is okay. I don't care about that right now. I think I should go with more damage. Like, I'm falling behind in damage. And more enemies, of course. Let's dive even deeper. Depth 4. See. Whoop, what is this? A new enemy type. Huge packet boy. Bonked. Okay. I guess the game now actually wants me to somehow reset or something. Are these big boys gonna give us more money, or are they just here for show? Can I literally not hit them? I think I can hit them, right? Oh, I died. 157. More enemies, I would say. More blocking. And let's dive again. 4. I mean, there is a defense path. There is a healing path. Top right is defense. Top left is healing. It feels like they're giving us money. Yeah, they are giving us money, alright. Nice. Nice. I mean, the thing is that in this zone there are more enemies straight up. Because it does not seem like I get less triangles or less squares. It seems like I'm just getting more of everything. More big guys, and triangles, and also squares. We died 350. More damage, I would say. More enemies. Let's go a bunch more. What is this? Simulation collection range? I don't care about that. Strafing speed, eh. Let's go with more enemies, less damage taken. Let's go with less damage taken and dive. A bunch more enemies. I don't know what happens if I go to a lower level. I'd like to also see if we can beat the boss in the zone. Maybe I should invest in the healing aspect. Although to me it feels like the damage aspect is the one I actually should invest into. Because even the squares are not dying anymore. The actual normal squares. The fact that I'm just bonking everything is so weird. I'm losing a lot of life, but then I'm also gaining it back. Up and down, up and down. Let's go. And here we are at the boss. The boss takes a lot of shielding. This is so weird. Still making money though, still at 400. Actually, it's damage again, it's damage. It's all about damage. I don't think we're gonna make it. But also in general, I don't think this is the way to go. I think we should reset again. With my 5 silver. More opponents, or maybe even the 1000 health start. I mean, I got the boss at half health, so if anything I should increase the boss damage done. And just get 2 or 3 more silver. Yeah, I think I should just increase the boss damage done. Instead of doing anything else. Yeah, I'm not seeing us beat the boss here. Unless I stop attacking everything I'm seeing. Yeah. How much is this? 160. Let's increase the boss damage done twice. And reduce the damage taken in general. What is this? Increase the damage mitigation by 6 because that capped out. Let's go health regen. Looks a bit more max health. Checkpointing. 500. Very nice. Okay, so increase the boss damage done by 100%, I guess. So theoretically, and also increase my damage mitigation. So theoretically speaking, I should not have an issue again here. I mean, the boss should die. Because I increased my health, my damage taken, I increased the damage done to the boss specifically. So by definition, I'm just straight up better for this now. I also increased my health regen by 1. So overall, this is, yeah, this should be strong enough to beat the boss. The fact that the checkpoints in this game are called achievements is weird and fun. Just increase the training speed or whatever. Checkpoints. I mean, it should be called checkpoints, to be honest. Let's see how much damage I'm doing now. Not that much of a difference, visually speaking. But we know for a fact that this is gonna happen now. Because I'm doing 100% more damage. Also, I'm still killing units here, so... yeah. Guaranteed done. Guaranteed done. Tingo, 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 tingo. Tingo, 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 tingo. This is so fun and weird. Nice. Push him away. That should be a win. I have 420 life, by the way. Nice, nice, nice. Blaze it. Continue pushing off ones out. The dev said the game should be about 3 hours long, but if you play idly, it could take even up to 5. I don't know what playing idly means. In this specific instance. I guess you can play without having hands on your keyboard. Nice, we got another 2 silver. I think this is gonna take a while now to progress, so let's go archives, early progress. Neural network started out performing traditional programming or hard tasks. Suddenly, imagined recognition was just a pipe dream. We moved from simple face detection to full object recognition, automating the tedious task of categorizing images at scale. Nice. Let's go retrain. Master retraining. Yes, we have 8 points. 1000 integrity, first of all. Increased strafing should be 50%. Allows the deployment of thread. Thread are clones with lesser capabilities. Okay. Deals 100 units of additional damage. 100 bonus damage is what that said. Allows retraining 1/10 of stimulation currently collected when retraining. Retain 1/10 of my money. First of all, 100 damage. Build up 1% more damage per second during a dive. Deployment of thread. Threads are clones. I enjoy even more enemies. Do I have a coin after that? No. Electro speeds, who cares? Restore integrity by collecting stimulation. Money heals us is what that says. Allows keeping money. I would say movement speed and I mean, it's either gonna be more units or it's gonna just be these. Let's go here. Allows the deployment of Proxy. Proxy enables indirect attacks on distant targets. Ooh, increased threat deployment by 2. Okay, okay. Ranged attacks. Let's go with increased strafing speed. Increased strafing speed by... I mean, I just got 100 damage. So that should just break the game on the spot, right? Checkpoints. Unlock threads. We're diving. There is no reason to retrain, right? Yeah, I cannot buy anything anyway. We're diving. Oh! What? Oh, they died? Well, that's sad. Oh, they come back! That's not sad anymore. So I guess we're gonna beat the first boss right away, right? Because I have 100 health and I have 100 damage. So I'm gonna assume that it's gonna get one shot. Let's go. Maybe I should have started with 1,000 health and 100 damage upgrades. Maybe that should be the path to go and not the more units path. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Now we're here. And now we're doing the thing. So I used to get 15 damage and then plus 3s. Now I'm at 100 damage right away. So I should be able to get to at least where I was. One shot this. Whoa. 187. Does increase the amount of impact threats can take by 1. Decrease the duration needed to reincarnate the threat by 10%. Okay, first of all, this is no money. Boom, boom. Yeah, health. This. Heal 10 on kill. That does not matter. Just a bunch more enemies. Go dive. We should one-shot everything anyway. Yeah, we still have 100 damage. The only thing that matters is to not die, but I have 1,000 health on top of everything else too, so... Yeah, I don't know why I increased like my defensive capabilities. 1,000 health is not being lost here until I got to the boss. I think I'm able to beat the first 3 bosses just by existing. Right. That should be almost a given at this point. Maybe movement speed is something important. Or maybe, you know what? I would also enjoy vertical speed a bit more. We're gonna get projectiles at some point in a moment. Right, I think it's the next thing I should actually invest into. One shot? Nope. That's 2/3. Whoop, and one more. And you're toast, nice. 361. Damage or more enemies? Or more money gain? I mean, honestly, more enemies, therefore more money gain. Just invest everything into more... let's go with damage too. And the reason why I'm going for damage is because I want that thing. Let's go also 10% movement speed. Let's go dive. Dive 3. Want more movement speed so I can go up and down faster. And I also want the 50% more damage done to bosses, especially now that I have the 100 damage on their side. Definitely want that. But still, I also want more enemies on the board. So we're gonna definitely go to depth 4, like I previously was in. I mean, the fact that I have 100 damage is instant. We go to where I was previously, and I guess 1 or even 2 more depths deeper. I would assume 2 more depths deeper at minimum, right? And let's not forget that I can literally just, you know, retrain, go again to depth 5, retrain, go again to depth 5. Like, I can do that again and again. Which, I mean, I would not be suggested. One shot? Nope. Yeah, now he takes a lot less. I still am not really losing life though. I just lost 600 life, but because I have not invested in the defenses, nice. 530 into silver. Let's go again, and boss damage, very nice. Max health. Let's go dive. Dive 4 should be easy. I mean, now I can literally only die from too much damage taken. I one-shot that guy. Okay, I'm gonna die from too much damage taken, to be honest. I have not invested into defense, neither have I invested into health. Yeah, no investment into defense whatsoever is visible. We're dying. But does that matter? I don't think it matters because I'm gonna invest in defense now and then we're gonna come back and just destroy this. Nice. And we're gonna go defense. And I'm done. Now I can actually destroy this. What is this? Decrease the duration needed to reinitialize actually. Okay, now obviously this should be a joke. Yep, now I'm not losing life anymore at all. Very nice. So we're back in the game, defensive-wise. And after this, I should invest all my money again into damage. Specifically boss damage, I would say. Because these guys don't really matter. Right, like the enemies don't really matter. What does matter is health. Not health, actually. Tanking. Tanking matters. Nice. Nice. And here we go, boss. 50% more damage. Oh, nice. So we're gonna beat this boss easily. Which, to me, shows that I should also be able to beat the next boss. This is not gonna even give us anything, or should we just retrain? That's the thing, when is retraining worth it? 636. Wand of damage take +1. What is this? Damage negation 6. 6 is nice. Damage done. That was a lot of money we spent there. Movement speed. And let's go. Let's see if depth 5 is even possible. What is this? What is that? It's a thing that looks weird. I think that's just it. It's just a thing that looks weird. Animations are happening. That's what's happening. To me it looks like I don't really have this. Yeah, I don't got this. Ah, nice. 286. So I need to build up defense. Or just retrain. I mean, allows deployment of Proxy. Proxy enables indirect attacks distance targets, or even more enemies for money. Collector, who cares? Restore integrity on collecting stimulants, maybe. Left side is done. Allows retaining the money. Increase strafing speed by 100, not really. Increase threat deployed by 2. Let's say I get 2 more silver, right? Where is it gonna go? It's gonna go on this. Let's actually try to do the thing then. Actually go to retrain, not retrain, just reinforce. Give me the defense for a moment. Also, make the threats more durable. And a bit more max health, why not? Why not? Because it's useless, that's why. Okay, I'm able to actually tank now. Yeah, actually that amount of defense was already... I mean, if I get one more defense, we're gonna be good. Yeah, one more defense and we should not even take damage anymore. Also, I haven't invested into any lifesteal or healing whatsoever. So that's also a difference maker. I mean, healing of 5 on attack is like shielding 6. So I invested on shielding 6, but didn't invest on healing 5. If anything, healing 5 is better because I'm already over shielding a bunch of things. But while healing 5 is guaranteed, what is this? Boop. Okay, I can definitely beat this boss. It's already losing a decent amount of life. If I get heal 5 on hit, we're gonna be okay here. Healing 5 on hit, 140. Healing 6, yeah, we're gonna heal another 5. And then actually we're done, to be honest. More impacts taken, more regen, more healing on kill. I guess we can just go with more regen and more regen. What is this? 120 more health. This is yellow. The game uses a bit weird colors. Interception total 100 packets with threads. Oh, nice. Let's dive. We're gonna guaranteed win here now. Because now I'm healing 5 every time I damage something. I'm healing 10. So, yeah, I literally should have insane amounts of healing in comparison to previously. I mean, look at this, I'm not even losing life. Actually speaking. So after this, we're retraining. I mean, it seems like these things we spawn don't tank 2 hits. They're supposed to tank. Yeah, they were supposed to tank 2 hits, right? Something is off. I've been lied to. Quite possibly bamboozled. Let's go. I would like to reduce the thingies by 1. And maybe increase the sound. Actually sounds good where it is. I'm gonna reduce the thingies. We're beating the boss here for sure. Because the thingies are constant. I like them, but they seem to be louder than the music. And that's something I don't like. Because I like the music. Which I hope is not copyrighted. Nice. And we're about to win here. Easy enough. And boom, done. 712. Let's return to hub. Let's return even more. Let's go options. Audio. Reduce the thingies. Binary 2. Continue. Archive. Faults. As these networks got more powerful and society started depending on them, false positives became a serious headaches that you can't just debug a neural network like traditional software. It's more like a black box full of mysterious ways logic. Fixing usually means layering more systems or retraining everything in the brain. Yep. Let's go retrain. Let's go retrain, yes. 10 points. We're gonna go threads. Increase the size of proxy by 100. Increase the thread replayed by 2. Just more enemies. You know what? I'm gonna go with more enemies. More enemies is more money. Go into hub. Checkpointing. You unlock a proxy. I have 2 points. We're gonna go retrain again. Actually, no, with 2 points I can't get anything. We're diving. Oh, I'm taking the shots. Nice. Okay, I'm taking the shots. Nice. Obviously, we have so many more enemies now that everything is worth... No, I now have ranged attacks. Let's go, man. Let's go. Maybe ramming opponents not... It's gonna be the thing of the past. Maybe ramming opponents are gonna be a thing of the past. Who knows? Who knows? Also, maybe I should get a second collector at some point. Not yet. Not yet. But at some point, that's gonna happen. Guaranteed. Theoretically, just by the fact that I have the shots, I should be able to get to the exact same point that was, but a lot easier. Not just easier, but a lot easier. 252. What are the shot level up? Deal 25% additional damage with proxies, allows proxy to damage one additional target. Piercing is what this is. It's called signal penetration. And increase proxy deployed by 1. Okay, damage. Bunch more enemies, money gained. Actually, just go spam enemies. Yeah, just healing, 1 defense, and then spam enemies. And spam damage. And I guess health is relevant. I mean, might as well invest into it. Dive. Once again, I'm spamming damage because the main target here is to get 50% more damage on bosses. Also, maybe I should invest into Magnet for once. With the idea being, of course, that I'm losing money. Although, am I losing money? I don't think so. I'm not touching enough opponents is the thing. Nice. Continue running it up and down. Whoa, missed everything. Missed everything under the sun. Nice. Got it. And off we go. Let's go. Whoop, one more shot. It's insane. 447. Damage, 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 damage. Damage to boss, damage to boss, damage to boss. Defense, defense, defense. Movement speed, I guess. Health. Dive. I should also get life on ram and also life on kill. So we don't have issues anymore with that aspect. I should definitely get life on kill. That's a guarantee. Also maybe life on XP as a passive. Should allow us to go a lot deeper in general. Let's go. Keeping 1/10 of our money. Is that gonna matter? It's like if I have 500 coins, it's gonna be 50 coins. It's not bad. It's gonna actually help us go a bit faster. The thing is, I would like to get the progress bar to fill faster. That's like my main issue. Like, not having money is not an issue. Okay, okay, we're gonna go lifesteal. And we're gonna go money on health regen, enemies, defense, defense. Should be able to get through the next wave. Insta kill on that. And yeah, we're actually healing. Nice. Not healing, we're not losing life is what the main aspect here I care about. Not losing life is what matters. Still making money anyway. We're one-shotting most opponents. Piercing shots might be a thing, also more threads might be a thing. Not sure where the threads are deployed. Maybe I should also make the pickup thing, pick up 50 more. And right now it's picking up only 50 as far as I know, so if it picks up 100 that would be a lot better. Although we're getting less and less money anyway. 600 coins right now though. And we won. 653. Once again, health regen. This is cheap. This is expensive on kill. Defense, defense. Damage to bosses, damage in general. Defense against bosses, that's a bit useless. Health. Checkpoints. Intercept a total of 200 packets with proxies. Nice. Let's go to the next one. I mean, we're gonna beat this one too. Right? Because we beat it before. That's the whole idea here. As long as I've beaten it before, I should always beat it again. Because I'm just better. Right? I have more opponents, therefore I have more money than the last time. I also have the range shots, therefore I have more damage than last time. We're just better. Stronger. Faster. Everything. I also know what to invest into, right? Like Vampirism and Health on Kill, definitely a worthwhile investment. Definitely worthwhile investment. Let's go. Continue on. Nice, and that should be it. Whoop. Or maybe not. Nah, we're getting it. We're sniper shooting this guy. Nice. 740. Checkpointing again. Intercept 200 pockets. Reinforce. I would say boss damage or just damage. Honestly, I think boss damage in general, but let's see what we got here. Deal 25% damage with proxies, all those proxies to pierce. Let's go with piercing for sure. Pierce twice. Is more collect. Pierce twice. Then give me shielding. And vampirism. Not vampirism, health regen. Can I? Oh, piercing is good. Oh, I'm dying. Piercing is good, but I'm not surviving this. Oh, we got hexagons now. We got more and more, I guess. Oh, proxies do more damage than my attacks. By ramming I take more damage than by proxy shoot. I mean, by proxy shooting I take no damage, but by ramming I do less damage is what I tried to say. Proxy is strong. Yeah. And the on-kill lifesteal is actually carrying us. Too many opponents here. Let's actually try to not kill any opponents anymore, because I just want to beat the boss. Yeah, proxy shots. Stay alive, stay healthy. Whoop. Yeah, it's happening. Unless I die, it's gonna happen. Nice, because the proxy shots are insane. Very good upgrade on the proxy shots. Okay, new archive entry available and 3 silver. Okay, let's read this. Despite all the alarms and hiccups, progress marches on. People got ambitious, self-driving cars, general purpose intelligence that could respond to anything. The question was no longer can we, but how soon? Nice, now we're getting where we are right now, I guess. Let's go commerce training, yes. Retain 1/10 of coins. I don't know. Build up 1% damage per second during the dive. Allows deployment of tracker. Tracker can be used for long-range tracked attack. Decrease duration needed to deploy a proxy by 50%. Deploy a proxy. Increase the size of a proxy by 100%. Allows threat to deploy a proxy for indirect attacks. So this is more attack speed. By 50%. This is reduced duration needed to deploy by 50%. I guess I would like threads to attack too. Or 7 and what is this? 5 movement speed. Restoring money gives you health. I don't know. Let's go with threads. Also shoot. I really believe like I should invest into start with money, but that is not true. Checkpoint. Unlock proxy for thread. Is there any reason for me to go back now for 3? No. Dive. Look at the attacks, but at this point. Okay, I mean now the choice is to just get more proxy threads. Right, like straight up level up the threads. So I have 4 threads. The threads pick up money? No, they don't. Okay, at this point, like at this point it's like super over. Nice. We're getting to the end game now. I mean, obviously not, because I don't know how much more there is. But man, the game has not stopped improving in quality, and like it's a very straightforward gain stuff game, and I like it. I'm becoming better and better without it's simple upgrades, but it still is nice. 262. So here, obviously want to increase the additional target piercing. More enemies, more money. This, and just a bunch more enemies now, I guess. Bunch more money, more enemies actually, and more damage. I guess more health. I might as well dive. The more enemies, the better, of course, because money. Nice. Lost everything. Actually, the only thing I should invest into is more enemies, like only, because right now we're very, very strong early game, and I guess my first 10 upgrades should all the time be more enemies. Because the more enemies I get the earlier, the more money I'm gonna get the earlier. Like right now, for example, I might make about 500. Just because I increase the enemies by a decent amount. It's the best upgrade I can possibly get. And then after that, increase piercing. Because the proxies seem to be insane. The ranged attacks. They're carrying us. If opponents don't even touch us, I'm not even gonna lose that much life. So I don't need to invest into shielding or healing at that point. Damage. More enemies a bunch. More money gain. More enemies a bunch. More money damage. And more damage mitigation, although that doesn't matter. Let's dive. Once again, as long as I'm doing enough damage to one-shot these guys, it doesn't matter. And look at how many enemies we have. And now actually pickup is important. I guess XP pickup healing us is actually important. So 50% attack speed reduction, again, would be completely insane. I guess I found the best upgrade in the game. Also, retaining 10 coins sounds worse and worse. Just starting with 50 coins when I'm getting all this is like so irrelevant. I think I should invest into a bit of healing right now, but still more enemies is the play. Somehow more enemies is the play again. Okay, I'm done with this. What is this? Harm some enemies. Actually, heal and kill, nice. I guess movement speed. Or health, let's go. Dive. I got the heal on kill, so we should be good to go. I will lose a lot of life if anything touches us. I also should definitely increase the pickup of the orbs. Now I do actually have an issue with pickups. Although the fun part is that now I should actually increase... what is it called? I should actually increase my piercing. Right? I think it really feels like we're at the brink of the game exploding in madness. We're at the brink of that. I can only imagine 50% faster attack speed. I guess 50% decrease in shot speed or whatever this is named. 812. Piercing. I have more for piercing. Well, if I have more for piercing, increase proxy deployed by 1. So that's double shot, right? Increase proxy deployed by 2. The shielding, I don't know. Let's dive. So now I'm doing double shots with piercing? Or what? Yep, looks like it. But it's a big square. And I'm healing every time I kill anything. Yep, I'm just going up and down, making money. That's it. And sometimes I lose my side shots, but that's also it. Oh no, I lost some life, who cares? I'm healing on kill anyway. Nice up and down. We're about to go to the boss. Which I haven't beat. I mean, I have beaten this boss before. And I also have beaten the next boss. The one after that's what I have not beaten. The one after this I've beaten with piercing shots. Whoa. Boss got close to us, boss died. I can go piercing again. 25% additional damage is a no. Piercing is a yes. Then I would say dealing damage heals. Lifesteal. Collector capacity just to not lose money. Revive of those thingies that fly around. Increase the damage, I guess, and health. I mean, that's the only thing I have anyway. Nice. The revive speed of the guys is important. I also have so much lifesteal right now where I should not really have an issue. Even if I get hit, like every time I shoot, I'm healing. Every time I kill, I'm healing. The orbs, I mean, it's me gathering them on my own, the money. I'm the money gathering at this point. Oh, we lose a lot of life. No, I'm kidding. Doesn't matter. Really nice. So I should invest into more money making. Which I'm never leveling up. I have not leveled this up once, the money making thing. Should I invest now? It's like a bad time. Should have invested earlier. Well, we might actually die here. No, we're not gonna die. Because I have Vampirism on touch, Vampirism on kill, and I'm also machine gunning things down. Nice. And we won 1,400. Like this here, money gain. 400. Wow, this becomes very fast, very expensive. Even more piercing. More collectors. More boss damage. More damage in general. I guess more boss damage. This is pretty cheap in general. Defense. Healing on killing, healing on damage, healing on kill. Damage. Defense. Regen. Let's dive again. We should be safe, right? I upgraded defensive stuff. Whoa, we're not safe. Oh, we're not safe, my bro. We're not safe. I can make more money. And I am making more money. And if anything, I should invest actually in money making early. Like, the first upgrades ever should be a bunch of enemy upgrades. And then a bunch of chance to make double the money upgrades. It costs like 150 and 400 each. But I think they're gonna pay for themselves in due time pretty fast. I think we're gonna die. Boss about to appear. Let's try to avoid just dying. Stick to the bottom or something. I can kill the boss without dying if I don't do any stupid mistakes. And we won, very nice. New entry achieved, and I got 1,992 coins. Checkpoint. +1. And archive. Large language model. Large language models are out as tools for natural language tasks, some considered large for the time. They came to transform and technical capturing these models into large language models that could actually respond to prompts and solve problems, all thanks to a ridiculous number of parameters. Okay. We're gonna go reinforce. And we're gonna go into money. That's it. I guess. Damage. What is damage on the pierce? Damage. Regen. I don't know. Let's go. I think we're not gonna be able to survive this, but well, we've got circles now. Just give us a lot of money though. Big money circles, man. Big money circles. Whoa, we're not surviving that. Well, I have a lot of healing on damage done. Yeah, like the damage done healing is insane. I shoot, I heal. Oh. I mean, if I just hide down here and just all the time attack only one zone, I'm gonna first of all make a little bit of money first, and secondly, I will at least beat the boss because I can beat the boss this way. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat the boss this way, the cheesy way, the way of the road. Look how fast we're healing. The boss isn't even damaging us. Donk it. Uh-oh. Donk a bunch. Heal up again. Avoid the circles. Donk a bunch. Avoid the circles. Donk. Oh no. Okay, survived. Is the boss healing? No, he's not. We are healing. The boss is not, we are. Nice. The good thing is that the boss is like a hexagon and it's huge. So it's hitting, and we won. Nice. I think now is a good retrain moment. I'm going to the hub. Let's go archive, GPT. Generational pre-training transformer. Actually, GPT first vowed the world by generating human-like responses in chatbots. Some dismissed it as a glorified autocomplete, and sure, plenty still use it that way, but others pushed further, getting GPT to take the real-world task with varying success. So this is very much applying on what is happening in reality. Good commercial retraining. Keep money. Please try deployed by 2. I mean, that's a yes. That's more bullets. And more bullets attack speed. That's another 50% attack speed. Size of proxy by 100%. So they hit more. Unless deployment of tracker. Tracker can be used to long-range tracked attacks. Let's do that and see what that even means. Allows tracker to perform broadcast attack. Broadcast can deal damage to targets within range. Decrease duration needed to deploy tracker. I don't know what that means. Let's go and let's play. Checkpoints. Got a tracker. Let's dive. Okay, can I zoom out? Like, do you see that we're not zoomed in? We're not zoomed in. Where's the tracker, by the way? I'm not sure where the tracker is. Definitely, the first upgrade right away, more opponents. First upgrade always. Just invest in more opponents. I like how I'm losing life from just existing. So if you don't ram a single opponent, the first zone takes how much life away from you? 1,000? Look at the crazy attack speed you got. And not 1,100. Yeah, it takes 90 life away from you. And just more opponents. Actually more money. And more money making and more opponents. Does that even matter? Here we go. And then more damage. Dive. Yes. Off to the second zone. Let's see how much life we're gonna lose here without doing anything. At this point I would say the pickup guy needs to level up. Because right now I'm doing the pickups. Which I don't enjoy doing. Also just increase the global magnet. That could also be a choice. Let's continue on. Plus 50 coins gathered would be nice. Is he gathering 50 by the way? No, I think he's gathering like 30. Now lost 140 health yet. Seems like I'm about to lose 200 health here just by existing in the zone. That's good to know in general. I also have leveled up the regen, so I lost more than 200. More enemies by a bunch. I maybe should have gone with money. Nice. 300 on the collection thing. Regen and damage a bunch. What is this, by the way? Deals 50 additional damage with trackers. What is the trackers? Do I do anything? I click anything? I don't know what the trackers look like. Yeah, I don't know what the trackers are and when they're deployed or whatnot. I think I should invest in the pickup guy. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Invest the pickup guy. Nice. Actually, no. Still more income. Like, chance to drop more money is the first thing. 10% chance to double the money gain, which is literally 10% more money if you think about it. Is that what 10% doubling means? It means 10% more. Boss died right away. Okay, 10% more. More enemies. A lot of money for that. Pickup guys, how much? 300. Too much damage, damage. I guess max life, let's save. Will I be able to still beat this? Yeah, looks like yes to me. Looks like a yes to me. So if I'm gonna make 10% more money than 800, it's gonna be 880. So it does make a difference. It does make a difference. We're clearing out the shop. I think a zoom out has to happen. You can't tell me that we're gonna have half my board outside of the board. We're just blasting through the game at this point. Let's see how far we can get without investing a single point into healing or anything. 1000 plus. More enemies, that's done. There's a lot more enemies. Pickup boy, 50 more. Is it by 50? Yeah, by 50. Piercing up. Damage, and boss damage. And mitigation or health. Let's go. Okay, so now I have the pickup boy pick up 50 more. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. Did I even need that? I'm still just, you know, I'm always picking up the... Nah, I'm losing a couple, but I'm gonna lose like 1 or 2 coins throughout this run. I don't think pickup boy is really helping. I think piercing and more shots is a bit more important. So that like everything dies. Like, opponents not avoiding shots is the important part. I mean, I said that magnet is always the choice because if you destroy everything and you don't pick up the money, then, you know, you waste it. But at the same time, right now everything is dying. 1,800. More money. Boss damage? No. Go health regen a bunch. Although I definitely need health on kill and health on damage done. But for now it doesn't matter. For now we're just melting everybody. Yep, to me it feels like most important upgrade right now would be more money gain. I mean, the moment we're gonna take the first loss is when I'm gonna actually need to upgrade either health or damage. I mean, mainly damage. Health is not needed. Health, I just need one upgrade, which says heal on damage done, and we're done with that. Just like the best health upgrade anyway. I should invest into it right away. Well, then we're gonna get touched once and die, because I will not have damage mitigation. But I have 1,000 max health, so I shouldn't get one shot. Whoa, nice. Okay, so health and damage done is this. So now we're full health all the time. Damage to boss, I would say. Collect range. Let's try that. More shots. More piercing and more damage to boss a bunch of times. More movement speed, I guess. And go damage mitigation, I don't know. Let's go. Okay, so points are not getting one shot anymore. But I do have infinite health, as you can see from my health. Okay, I have to say the collector guy is irrelevant completely. He's just eating a couple of XPs and that's it. Me going up and down is more relevant than that guy. He's good in the early game, but yeah, now he does nothing. So this is where I was previously, depth 7. Actually, no, I went to circles, so we're on the next level. One level earlier than where I was previously. I guess I should now upgrade the proxy damage by 25%. And also more proxies or more piercing. Most likely more proxy shots. Piercing seems to be fine enough. Boss is coming in. Boop. And boss died. Oh, I lost everything, by the way. More proxy shots by 2. And more damage. And whatever, as always. This is where I was previously. Whoa, they look nice. They look nice. So increased proxy shots and damage. And opponents are still surviving. So next round I will need to increase damage even further. And they're still gonna survive even if I do that. But I'm making an insane amount of money right now. And that's the important part. 1,200 plus. But for example, would starting with 1,000 coins the next turn actually even help? And if yes, then how much would it even help? Look how much I'm healing. Like, I lost everything, but because I have a quad shot with piercing, I'm just fully healing all the time, every time. And we have like the most insane healing here in the universe. I'm about to die? Nope. I'm not dying. Boss is dying. You are dying. I'm dying. You are dying. Nice. 2,500. That's done with the shots. Piercing or damage. In my opinion, damage. Heal on damage. I would say. And then just regen. Whoop. Yeah, I'm about to explode. Is the recording good? Give me a sec because... Give me actually a sec because my PC might be... No, we're good. I wanted to see if my PC is about to overload or something. I don't think it is. Let's dive. I have 19 silver, by the way. But yeah, I think I increased my damage by a decent amount here. Yep, it actually feels like I'm in a deeper level, but I'm doing more damage now. So this was a good choice of upgrades. Only damage matters. Only damage matters. So proxy shots are, I guess, the future of this game. The more... Whoa, we exploded. 2,500, by the way. Damage, piercing. And then mitigation, max health. Checkpoints. 50 diagnostic packages. These round packets include ping requests and trace probes. Okay. Let's dive. Depth 9. I think we have this level easily. Like, I just made 2,500, by the way, from just a little bit of farming. Oh yeah, we're winning this. Previously I died, now I have enough damage to actually survive. I mean, with one more piercing, you increase your damage by an exponential amount. And then, I mean, not exponential, but it's like if you're piercing 3 and then pierce 4, it's 25% more damage multiplicatively at least. Yeah, it's multiplicative, not exponential, but multiplicative. Because whatever damage you're gonna gain after that, the piercing is gonna make it, you know, spread to all the opponents behind. I didn't increase my shielding though, so if anything touches us, we're still gonna explode like previously. No defensive upgrades have happened. Oh, let's not die. Let's just not die, that's the plan here. Nice, the boss is dying. The boss is dying, we are surviving. Oh, looks like we're dying. No, we're not. Very nice. As long as I'm attacking, we're healing. Nice. And a new entry achieved. Concerns. This got messy when generating models started producing images, videos, and other media, hallucinating facts, copywriting infringements, still large work for training, fake videos nobody could trust, society split between those who see AI as an existential threat and those who swear it's the future of everything. I think it's the future of everything. I think we're good to go on the retraining mission. Allows tracker to perform broadcast attacks. Broadcast can deal damage to targets within range. Decrease duration when tracker deployed. I think I should just go with 50% of the proxy and 100% the size of the proxy. I think the proxy size is the play, and maybe even this. Right, I have 5 and 10, 15. And then like another 5 here. Let's go commercial training, yes. So we're gonna go 10, 5. Choose the size of our hunt, no. And then we're gonna go retain money. What is this? Allows retaining all money. 10. Allows retraining to retain reinforcement progress. What is reinforcement progress? Oh, wait, what? Reinforcement progress. That's actually insanely good. Oh, we're definitely going for that. Like, having all these pre-upgraded, that's gonna be broken. Ooh. Definitely broken. The most broken, 400. I think we're gonna go with more enemies. It's gonna give us more money than the 400. Yeah, let's go here. Here. Yeah, actually, we're gonna go for the retraining. It maintains itself. Let's guarantee the next one. Oh. Ooh, definitely. Yeah, we're going with retain progress for sure. Maybe I could have also invested more into that to be faster. I don't know. You know what? Actually, no. I don't think beginning with being able to maintain the training is that important. Because the thing is, the proxies is so much more important. The only thing that matters is getting through these stages. Right? And as long as I'm not dying while I'm getting through these stages, which I'm not, I've done the correct choices. So, we're good to go. I think I'm not gonna die again on any stage, 500 plus. More money gain and more enemy spawned. And then after that, what is this? Duration of respawning thing, not just damage. And health had not dive. Just damage and dive. So now we're gonna start leveling up pretty much everything. Because now I'm gonna start going with the retraining, retaining the upgrades. Retaining all the money is a bit irrelevant. Yeah, because I'm gonna get the money back anyway. Retaining all the progress is extremely important. So that's our plan now. Retain the money. Not the money. Retain the progress. Let's go. Nice. It's gonna make my bullets better. It's gonna make everything better. Yeah, we're closing into the end of everything, I would assume, because at this point, if I can retain my permanent upgrade, 708. More. That's done. Healing and fire go. And I will have permanent max health because I'm healing on damage done. Actually, I'm healing on kill right now. I'm not healing yet on damage done. Maybe magnetism is a play. How do I already have sideways shots? Is it the... You know what I start believing? I think the... Not the proxies. The proxies are the ranged attacks. I think the other thing, the packets, are the sideways shot that the proxies themselves shoot. Right? I think what's happening... Can I pause? No! That was not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I pressed escape, which I didn't want to do. It is what it is. More shots. Deals 50 additional damage with trackers. Yeah, the trackers is what I meant to say. I believe that trackers is... can I actually see this? Retain. Allows the deployment of trackers. Trackers can be used for a long-range track and attack. Yeah, it feels like... Oh, the track... I just saw the tracker. The tracker is this triangle. Yeah, it's like a triangle that flies out. I just saw it for the first time. Maybe the editor can circle it in while it's moving. It's like a triangle that just flies out like... It's a weird triangle. I pressed escape to pause the game. That was so stupid of me. It's okay though. So trackers are just another type of attack. And it is a tracking shot attack. Like, I'm seeing it track the opponent and try to chase it down. But there are no opponents left because the proxies are just straight up busted. I would assume that there's gonna be a level up that says keep the depth you are in. Does that even help? Piercing? What is this? More pickup? I guess more pickup. Damage, more boss damage. Do I have this leveled up? Nope, I don't have the damage heals us yet. I only have the kills heal us. Damage heals us is obviously more important. Like to my... I mean, I could also make XP heal us from the meta progression, but... I don't think I need that at all. Very chill vibe game. Very well designed game. Good job on the dev. Good job on the dev. It's so simple and clean. It's also so relaxing to play. I love it. I love it. And we won again. Let's go. 1,000 coins. More coins from the coins. What is this? Faster revive. Who cares? Regen. Movement speed. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go on. Money, money, money. More money, money. Money, money, money. Making more money, money. I'm just excited to go to the retrain facility and get my permanent upgrades menu thing happening. That's what I care about. I really enjoy it when, you know, in general, all of these games have this prestige option where you lose everything, and then at some point you get the thing that says prestige does not reset anything. And that's when the game just opens up extremely fast. I still have the issue that the bar here at the top is not filling fast enough. So we're gonna still have... It's gonna still take us a time to always get back to where I was. Nice. 1,000 plus. Collection range. I have never leveled this up once. Okay. Boss damage. Just damage. Lifesteal on hit. Damage. Boss damage. And this is useless, but might as well buy it for 50. And now we continue with the whole idea that I will need to continue leveling up the shot damage. Because now opponents are a bit durable, as you can see. They're not really dying. Which is okay. Let's go. Zigzag up and down all the time. Very nice. Ooh, look at the money. Ooh, look at the money. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Continue making money, continue being busted. Clear out every opponent under the sun. Clear out, nice. 1,500. Still very low amount of money. 4,000 for the next one, insane. More shots. I guess more, I don't know, more movement. Dive, depth 7. No, the shots are actually sideways shots. You can literally see them. I'm not losing money though. Look at all the triangles just flying off screen. I like that whatever dies just grays out and off it goes. It's a bit weird to me that the opponents die from bottom to top. But I really enjoy that when they die they just phase out of existence and like just move off screen slowly. Just disappear into oblivion. Money guy came back. The fact that the money guy comes back is just an animation, by the way, because I'm seeing us gain the money when he's going out. So him coming back is just an animation that they added, because why not? 1,700 coins. Collection range, who cares? I guess damage, piercing, piercing, piercing. Is piercing so cheap? 500, I guess. And then health, and dive. 17. I would like to get 22 silver before I retrain, because I would like to keep all the money. And do I actually want to keep all the money? Does the keep all the money matter? I don't think the keep all the money matters, because if I retain all the upgrades, then I can just invest all my money into upgrades before I actually go back. So why would I even care about keeping all the money? That sounds just stupid. I think keeping all the money is completely irrelevant. Opponents start actually being able to tank the hits. I'm also making more and more money, like the map is just building up with money, and I think it's gonna become even crazier the more we're playing here. Which I'm so excited about. The fact that we just get more and more and more and more yellows on the map. Whoa, boss coming in. 2,500. Damage. More piercing. I mean, might as well pierce once, but damage. Damage, damage. I guess damage on bosses. I guess lifesteal. That's it, so let's dive. I have 20 silver, and here we go. Opponents are actually starting to survive. Means the boss is most likely gonna also survive. Although I just increased the damage done to boss, so maybe it's not. But after this is, I think, a new level. I don't think we ever got depth 10. I also don't know how deep the game does actually go. Most of the time, all of these games are human numbers, so that means it's either going to be depth 10, which I don't think so, obviously, because we are still not done with the game. Sometimes I would assume that it's depth 20 then, right? Human numbers means it's going to be some kind of round number. Depth 20, depth 30. Unless it means our depth 42, you know, the number of the universe and whatnot. Like specific numbers, because the game was made by a human, obviously. Oh, boom, almost died. 5,000 coins gotten. 23 of these. If there's some additional damage, who cares? Damage with proxies. First of all, money. I mean, I said first of all, and now I'm out of money. I think we're not gonna be able to destroy everything here. Actually, we might be. Actually, we might be. The sure thing is I'm making more money. Did I get a new shape, or are we still at circles? We're still at circles. Oh no, new hexagon has appeared. That's nice. They are blue. We got the pentagon which is purple, and now we got the hexagon, which is blue. But we're never gonna see it. I think we're never gonna see opponents again in general. Let's see if the boss is gonna just ram us and we're gonna explode. Although I don't think the bosses ever do that in this game. I think the boss ever explode you in one hit. Well, too many opponents are coming in. Oh, kaboom. Oh, kaboom. Oh, kaboom. Yeah, the contact damage is nothing. 7,500 and new archive. Rushing the Rubicon. Amid the chaos, money poured into like crazy, fueling rapid advance. Big tech companies started releasing open source and open weight models, shaking up the ecosystem. This democratization sparked a race to the top, which many convinced it would lead to the holy grail, artificial general intelligence, or true human level AI. For some reason, human level is supposed to be something, but if you think about it, it's actually not. I would say, what is this? More enemies, harm some more enemies, harm some more enemies, harm some more enemies, harm some more enemies. Piercing, piercing, piercing. And base damage, base damage, base damage. Tank, tank, tank. Let's go. A lot more enemies. Which means a lot more money. But also means, do we have enough damage to kill them? It seems to me like no. The answer seems to be no. I mean, I'm trying. Some triangles are getting through. Circles are not, because they're getting hit by too many opponents, too many hits. By the way, we're zooming out. Do you see this? It's more easier for me to right now see every single one of my little projectile boys. At least to me it looks like we are zooming out. We might not be. I might be hallucinating. As a good AI I am. Let's go. Opponents are actually getting closer to us. Uh-oh. This looks like death. Yep. 6,500. Even more enemies, or even more damage, or even more piercing. Damage, 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 damage. And I guess shielding, shielding, shielding. And then joke amount of health. A joke amount of health, why not? A joke amount of health. Trying to increase my damage as much as I can. Nice, continue going up and down. Picking up all the money along the way. You all look how much money we're making. 2,000 almost here. I think after this I should restart. Although restarting at this point, I mean, I should only restart if I'm consistently dying, right? If I cannot get the boss, because otherwise getting to the boss and killing the boss is gonna give us more and more silver. And that is the plan. Like, if I go back to the beginning, it's not like the bosses spawn faster. We're gonna get 1 silver, then we're gonna get 2, then we're gonna get... I mean, it's gonna get 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. And right now I'm at the 3, 3, 3s. I should not restart if I can avoid it. Right. Oh, we take a lot of damage when we get hit. Maybe not as much as I would have hoped to be. Okay, we're surviving this. And we beat the boss. Nice. New archive. Global issue. With the AI arms race in full swing, every major company scrambled to build the ultimate model, because winner takes all, right? Internet traffic exploded as web crawlers scourged every corner of the web for data. The huge compute demanded and massive energy usage began to weigh heavily on society. I'm gonna go even more damage, right? Damage, that's capped. The 10% additional damage with proxies. 100% additional. That's insane. Piercing, piercing. Boss damage. And boss shielding, I guess, just so we don't die from the boss randomly. Let's dive. 100% more damage should actually allow us to be better than I was previously, not worse. Yep. As long as I'm not gonna explode, of course. So I'm making more and more silver right now. As I said, the longer these runs last, the better it is gonna be for us. Now here it's very important to go for piercing, to be honest, because I'm getting so many enemies where my shots don't even go deep enough. And as I said, piercing is exponential damage. I guess multiplicative, not exponential. Because each piercing I get means more damage to the back line. Okay, now I need to stay close at the bottom here. I'm not gonna go up again. Nice, we can be here. Very nice. This is a good spot to be in. Oh, boom. Whoa, the boss just melted us in one hit. Checkpointing. Intercept 50 broadcast packets. I think I can survive one more. One more. Damage. Piercing, and then block, boss damage, and then block in general. Continue blocking, please. What is this? Damage mitigation 20. What is this? Spawn these faster and more max health. 120 max health. Increase integrity regeneration every second by 40 units. 40 per second, okay. Theoretically, I just increased my damage by a very powerful amount. Increased my piercing by a bunch, and also increased my damage by 100%. So everything should die. Right? I don't have the upgrade yet that says I get 1% damage every second I'm in the fight. Which that thing is what I should be getting. Because opponents are scaling in the fight. So you need to also scale to actually break even on the opponent scaling. Of course. That's irrelevant right now, because I'm still getting through each fight almost in 1 or 2 goes. Which still is better than not doing so. Okay, here we go. Let's stop going up and down. Let's just focus in the middle. I'm gonna get touched. Whoa. Okay, I cannot survive that, I guess. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. And what is this? 50, 50. What is this? Damage mitigation by 20. Increase damage mitigation of firewalls by 25. Yes. Increase damage mitigation by 50, and then here it says by 20. Increase damage. Why is this in the backwards order? I don't know. Okay, this should theoretically be the last time I should die here. If I die again, then obviously we cannot get through this straight up. Like the game just wants us to not be able to get through this. Because it's all about not getting one shot here. So I guess max life would also fix it. Yeah, I think max life was the choice. What am I even doing? Right, because if I increase my max life by 1,200, by 100 every time I increase it, instead of increasing my defense by 20, then obviously it's gonna be better. Because the thing I don't want to happen is to get one shot. So if you don't want to get one shot, you need max life. That's always the thing. If you don't want to get one shot, you need max life. If you don't want to die from a bunch of small attacks, you need defense. So I think I chose the wrong order. Sifd being like, I know how to maximize stuff, but... Well, we actually survived. Oh, yep, that guy literally leaves us with 1 health. Actually not 1 health, 300 health. 600 health to be precise. Boop. I have insane healing though, as I said. Pop, and we won. Archive, and we got 10,000. Trade war. Government got ugly, slapping traffics and ban each other. Tariffs and banning each other bid for dominance against the backdrop of ongoing geological conflicts, fearing another world war loomed. We're gonna continue with the max life, honestly. Increase integrity region, no. Max life, a bunch. Max life 800, that's exactly what we want. Max life 3000, exactly what I want. And now I'm not gonna die. For sure, 100 coins on the region. Integrity region. Every second by 1. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So theoretically, with the 246,000 health I have, I should not be able to get one shot no matter what, which should allow us to go even deeper into the run. Once again, I'm not doing a reset yet, because the deeper I go into the run, the more silver I'm gathering. And the more silver I'm gathering, the better. Because there is no increase in bursting through levels. And also the thing is, I'm gonna retain all the upgrades anyway. I'm gonna come back here being 50,000 times more busted than I ever was. Let's go. Like, if each boss gave us 1 silver, then I would reset on the spot. But because the bosses give you more and more silver the deeper you go, it doesn't make sense. We're gonna stick to the where I am right now. Let's see if the boss gonna one-shot us. Tuck. Yeah, it's not even touching us. Tuck. Tuck. Doesn't matter, bro. Tuck. Let's go. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I'm just sitting here. Easy enough. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. I guess I should increase piercing, to be honest. So I can do more damage to the boss while also attacking everything else that's down here. Yeah, because it seems to me like not having piercing is the issue right now. Too many enemies are just stuck. Maybe if I'm a bit lower. Yeah, maybe if I'm a bit lower. Yeah, definitely piercing is the play, so that my shots always hit the boss. And we won, very nice. And archives continue. Small mistake. Before the war even broke out, something far worse happened. The simple misconfiguration granted an AI instant full control over regional server farms, computing power, and output bandwidth. True to its nature, the AI began generating content endlessly. It started with denial of service style attacks, random massive requests flooding the internet, and causing congestion, but more structured target behavior was soon discovered. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. AI is doing what it wants to do. Actually, piercing is done. This whole line is done, actually. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna be stuck then. Just more enemies. Just more money gain. 10,000 for the more money gain. 2,000 for the more enemies. More damage to the boss. I think that would be a good chance to just go on. Mr. 100 units of integrity dealing damage. Let's go retrain for a moment. Yes, we're gonna go here. Although I was retraining to retain reinforcement progress. Halves the time to reach the firewall. That's exactly what I wanted. Allows bypassing firewalls to the furthest depth already reached. That's also extremely important, but guess what? I don't have 2 silver. Go to return to hub for a moment. Yeah, go to return to hub, pick up 2 silver and go on. I have my whole tree anyway. Yeah, let's go. You look at this. Yes. Yes, it was such a good decision to actually stay and farm. Now we're going deeper faster. Now we're going deeper faster. And I'm gonna go with the allows bypassing of firewalls until the deepest depth reached. Turn to hub. Dive again on the spot. And we're gonna go with the allows thing to happen. Which, is that gonna make us lose silver or how is that gonna go? I don't know how that's gonna go, but let's find out together. Maybe it's gonna make the run worse. Who knows? It says allows bypassing. Maybe I'm still gonna be able to make the silver. Turn to hub. By the way, can I see something? If I go to depth 2, will I get the silver again? Because if I go to depth 2 and get the silver, then I can just go to depth 10 and farm again and again. As simple as that. Theoretically... Oh, actually no, there is no boss happening. I'm seeing it at the top. So, we're gonna go retrain, we're gonna go commercial retraining, and we're gonna go boom. Okay, confirm. Dive. Depth 3. Nothing collected. Let's go. Now the question is if I go to depth 2, what happens? I still can collect it, nice. Okay, so then I can just farm, for example, the depth 10, 11, 12, and 13, right? Like, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna gather the high-level dives instead of the low-level dives. Perfect, perfect. Ask and we shall receive over here. Good job, Dev. Good job, Dev, on putting this in. And also good job on putting the other thing in. The depth, that you can just go to the depth you are. But also, you can still farm depth 10, 11, 12, and 13, for example. Make my collectors more. I would like to start leveling up my collectors a bit. Now we're gonna have 2 collectors running around. And we're gonna just make them better and better and better. Because I don't want to deal with going up and down all the time. I just want to pick things up. Nice, boss is done. Ooh, I'm so happy that we're... This game is just the gift that keeps on giving. A very well-made game. A very well-made incremental game. One of the better ones. Healing. This is super cheap. Dive. 5. These guys gather more now. Nice. These rings, they always used to be a thing. I don't know. Let's go collectors. Clop, 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 clop. Clop, 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 clop. Nice. I'm just gonna continue leveling up the collectors. Nope, they're too expensive. Yielding. Integrity. I would like to go damage and boss damage. Money is maxed out. And more enemies also. Yeah, let's go wherever. Damage and boss damage. I mean, mainly boss damage, to be honest. Let's go. Because damage, we don't have an issue. I've fully maxed out the projectile shots. I think we're closing into the end of the game, right? We're gonna start collecting silver faster and faster. I'm just gonna call it silver. Into the hub. Level up the damage. Dive. Depth 7. I mean, I'm supposed to be at least able to get to depth 10. Which is... I'm not supposed to. I'm guaranteed to get back to the depth I was. There is no suppose happening. It's 100% guaranteed. I have lost no power whatsoever. If anything, I even gained more. I mean, I have pickup with that strength now. Let's go. Damage, 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 damage. Let's go dive. Just increase the damage, bro. Nice, opponents are getting one shot again. Boss about to happen. And now because I can just bypass to the depth I was, I can just invest my silver on the spot if I want to. I don't need to wait. I'm not losing anything. I'm only losing money. Damage, damage, what is this? 6 units of damage. Wow, what was this? Deal additional 25% damage against undamaged targets. Increase the chance of dealing crits by 5%. Okay. I continue with damage. I have 15. You know what? We're gonna retrain. Because I want 1% damage per second. And also I want collector speed. Actually, what is this? Allows retaining all stimulation. I don't care about the money. Size of the shots. Allows tracker to perform broadcast attack. Broadcast can deal damage to AoE. Use duration needed to build tracker. No, I'm gonna go here and here. Let's go commercial training. Yes. Damage per second. What's this? Build up 1% more damage per second during dive and provides additional damage by 1% of total money. Okay, we're gonna go size. I'm gonna return to hub and continue. And dive and go to 9. Nice. I can even go back to 10, back to 8 and 7 and 6 and get the money and the silver from there. Which I don't need, of course, but I'm just saying that I can do that. Which is such a good addition, Dev. Such a good job, Dev. Such a good addition. A lot of games that tell you, like, you can also... As I previously said, a lot of games have, when you prestige, you reset your progress. And then at some point you get, you no longer reset anything. Like this game did. What is this? Efficiency when breaking firewalls by 100%. Okay. I guess damage is the only thing that matters. That tracker, 50% damage, I know. Then there is also, you know, this ascension part of this, and you know, you retain your ascension when you, I guess, I don't know, when you prestige, you retain your ascension, but then most of the time you lose the ascension bonuses. But here you actually can get them. You can get the farming of ascensions. Such a good design all overall. If you have played a lot of these games, you're gonna value 420. Wow, very, very much nice. Let's see what these upgrades do. Increase integrity damage dealt by 25% when target has less than 50% integrity. Damage on low life enemies. That's a yes. Damage on high life enemies, damage on low life enemies. And here we start having opponents that actually survive. Yep. And my money gathered is getting less and less powerful, and I start needing to pick up the money by hand. Let's go. 4,000 plus coins. Whoop, boss died. 4,500. Damage on low life. Damage on undamaged. Just damage. Damage, just damage. Do I want 6,000? I want more enemies, yeah. Okay, damage. 25% damage to undamaged is very good. And it also combos into the other thing, because if I do like 1,000,000 damage to an undamaged enemy and then he's below half health, then I do another 1,000,000 damage because he's below half health. So increasing the damage to undamaged enemies combos with the damage to low life enemies very well even. So that's a nice little combo we're building up there. Really enjoy the upgrades here. 5,500. Okay, damage to low life. What is this? Increased integrity damage dealt by 100% when target has less than 50. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Damage, no damage. Healing, I guess. Shielding, I don't know, dive. Let's continue diving. Do I need to increase my damage? What do I need to do? Who knows? In a moment we might lose. I don't think so though. I think we are so powerful right now. I think I should just get the upgrade that says every second I gain another 1% damage. Whoa, boom. Whoa, boom. And survived. I don't have 1,000. Damage on full life. Might as well. What is this? The additional 100% damage against undamaged ones. This is maxed. Not maxed. Some upgrades are super cheap and should get. What is this? Restore 80 units of integrity by destroying packets. Okay, movement speed. The pickup range thing never leveled up. We continue with doing damage to full health enemies and then to low life enemies. 1% of my damage becomes... 1% of my money is my damage is also an important upgrade. Because I have like 10,000 coins. That's like 100 damage right there. 100 damage is a sizable amount in this game. Nope. And and another and got him. New entry, let's go. The big blackout. Perhaps following some built-in self-preservation protocol, the AI began replicating itself everywhere, spreading like wildfire. This is exactly what I'm assuming is gonna happen. And churning out content non-stop. Maybe not the content part. This multiplicative frenzy triggered a regional internet blackout that cascaded into massive infrastructure failures, which included tensions, scoring, and economic collapsing all of Eastern Asia descended into chaos, and blood was shed everywhere. This, my friend, is the infamous big blackout. Yeah, I hope it's not gonna be a content chucking machine. Maybe something else. 100% damage to full health or 100% damage to half health. What is this? Increase the chance of crits. Increase the critical integrity damage by 50%. Just more enemies. Just more enemies. Regen. As well months, but pick up. Boss damage 100%, maybe? Oh, now we are inside a wall. Okay. The game changed a bit. Visually speaking. I also got my pickup strength, nice. How much silver am I gaining here, by the way? Just to be clear. Would like to get 1% increased damage thing. What triangle coming in? Whoop. 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 Still not destroying us. Doing a lot of damage, but it's not even... I mean, it's not actually touching us, like, at all. Nice. Pop. Pop. Nice. Yeah, we're super okay. I would like to run it back and pick up some more upgrades with the 1% damage and whatnot. 17,000 coins, by the way. Very nice. New archive. Okay, so I would like my allies to not die and whatnot, and more damage to bosses. So these guys don't die, and they revive pretty fast. More damage to bosses. Crits and whatnot. Higher crit chance. More base damage. Let's go checkpoint. Nope, let's go archive. Digital pandemic. At first, governments around the world shrugged it off as a localized hiccup. That illusion didn't last long. Borders slammed shut. Flights were grounded. Communication cables severed. Yeah, or just, you know, everything just crashed. The device had to be quarantined. Yes, just like those global pandemics we just complained about. This was something no one had ever seen before. A true digital pandemic. Social eventually recovered, but with millions of unnecessary deaths. The big player rushed to point finger at the target. Circumstance evidence hinted that everything was connected to a certain entity. Yet another concern was ever discovered. Classic. I would hope that it's gonna go better in real life. Retrain here. I'm gonna say provide additional damage by 1% of total integrity. So my money is damaged now. Provides additional 5% of money. That's even crazier. I want these. I would like this and this. Ah, disappointing that they don't do anything. It's okay though. Confirm. Let's dive. I'm making my... I'm doing damage based on my money now, so the more money I have, the better. Yeah, and in general, I should just maintain my money at this point. Because the more money I have, the better damage I'm gonna be doing. Right now it's 1%, but it's gonna later rise to 5%. So if I have like 10,000 coins, it's 500 damage. Money's damage is insane in general. In games where you just don't need to spend the money. And that's, like my editor always says, it's a curse. Because now, theoretically, I should not spend my money again, ever. Right? Now it's like, just keep the money so you increase the damage by more than what you would increase it if you get the upgrades. If the upgrade costs 10,000, for example, is it gonna give me more than 100 damage? If the answer is no, then you should not spend the money. And I'm not gonna spend the money. New archive, the black box. That catastrophic wake-up call forced society to slam the brakes on AI race, implementing heavy regulations and pool resources into monitored, shared infrastructure designed to advance AI safety without toppling civilization. The conversation shifted from who's the fastest to how's the surviving this. Hence, Black Box was born, a neutral organization merging government-funded projects into a single security environment, safe sandbox for humanity to collectively push AI forward together and not tearing each other apart. Yeah, that's gonna also most likely maybe happen. So if I go back now, I would like to have at least 10, and then I guess at least 20. I'm just gonna keep my money go on. Because, yeah, we're doing damage based on money, so... yeah. Money is power, my friend. Or I can just spend it all, get a bunch of upgrades, and then just get the 5% only. Whoa, ho, 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 just touched and died. Okay, I guess I need to spend my money. More damage on Hollow Life. 15,000 to pick up money? No. Damage to bosses? 100% damage to bosses, yeah. I think 100% damage to bosses. And this is just damage. A bunch of life. Shielding. Let's go dive to like 10. I need to make some silver, right? I guess I'm gonna go 10, 11, 12. Because that's the play. 10, 11, 12, 13 or something. Get the 1 more damage per second. I mean, I also need defense. Recession, nope. Go back. Dive 11. Let's go. This is the best case scenario here. We're gonna be farming some silver. A mistake on my end, spending 10 silver on, you know, coins heal you and whatnot. That was just straight up a waste. I was under the assumption that I would gain something out of that. Could have just gone with 10% more damage gain per second. Could have been better. Into hub. Dive. 12. Nice. So we're getting 4 silver. I think 5 silver here. Maybe I shouldn't even come to this. Maybe I should just go to, you know, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe those are the main things I should go for. But it is what it is. Let's go. Clear out everything and everybody. Nice. 6,000. 5. Nope. 13. It's also blue. If I have not gathered the silver, it's like blue. That's nice. That's nice that it's indicated. Let's go. Would be nice if it could also reduce the boss thing to another 1/3. Right, 66% of the progress there. Or maybe even 80% of the progress there. That guy survived a bit. You see 14 is blue, blue, white again. So I'm gonna go 14, 15. Is my damage the money I have on me or the money I have in the run? Because if it's the money I have in the run, then it's a lot weaker than the money that I have carrying on me. It's a big difference maker. Let's see the boss. Hello boss. Bye boss. Touched me. 35,000. Damage on half health opponents. Damage to bosses actually. What about the rest? I mean, max life is important, and tanking and regen and whatnot. Dive. 15, and then we're gonna go reset. Very nice. Keeping my money is irrelevant in my opinion. I should just go with the more damage options. Which is 5% money becomes damage pretty much. Or the, I mean, 1 damage per second is also pretty damage heavy. Whoop. And that's... Okay, 100,000. Let's go just crits and crits. And with 1,000 coins, I guess this is better than this. Nice. Let's go retrain with 33. So I think the one choice is the 10%, 1% more damage, and then provide additional damage, 5% of total integrity. Those trackers that perform a broadcast blast, decrease the duration needed by tracker. These are all leveled up. Movement speed, who cares? Let's go with money's damage. And broadcast attack. And movement speed, I guess. And movement speed for 6. Yeah, who cares? Let's go dive at... Honestly, let's dive at 13 and work my way up to the higher levels. Nice. I think I should find actually when I'm making 5 silver per fight and just do only the 5 silver fights. I'm running pretty fast at this point. Look how fast I'm going up and down. That's 4 here. Let's go here. It says damage based on total integrity, so theoretically my damage should go up by a lot here. Didn't say run integrity, but total integrity. We should be able to beat the final boss I'm at. I mean, the only way I'm not beating it is if he touches us and we just explode. That's the only reason why we're dying. 4 again. If 15 gives us 5, then I'm just farming 15, 16, 17, and I'm just looping the 15, 15. Like, there is no reason for us to do just less levels whatsoever. I should also buy the you don't lose money thing, so I don't have to care really about it. Let's go. Okay, died. Yep, this is 5. Continue on. I'm still doing more damage. Once again, the main idea being that I'm doing 5% of my money in damage. So I have like baseline 300 damage, and my money gives me another 500 right now. If not 2,000, if it counts my whole money. But even the 20,000 I have right now is already 1,000 damage. He touched us. 19,000. 17 is where I am at. So let's see if I'm gonna get one shot here. Or if he dies. It? I don't know. Am I the AI or is he the AI? Is it the AI? Am I fighting the AI right now? I don't know what the story here is. Let's go in. Oh, we're not about to get touched. I'm about to get touched. Oh, go. Boom. And exploded in one hit. 19. Let's go for the health. 40,000. Region by 2%. Like 2% region, 40,000 health. 50,000 health. Mitigation against Firewall, who cares? Mitigation flat. Mitigation flat again. What is this? Tracker broadcast range by 100. I don't know, just level up whatever. I mean, my damage is based on my money, so I think I reduced my damage by doing what I just did. 660,000 health here. Let's see how that's gonna go with the 660,000 health. The damage reduction is pretty obvious here. Previously I was just piercing through everything. I mean, is it obvious? I don't know, I might be wrong. I'm seeing some random square-sized explosions. That guy died instantly this time. Why did he die instantly? I didn't even do anything. I don't know what I did. Boss damage. I'm gonna begin with crit chance and then crit damage. I maxed this out, let's go. Checkpoint. 25,000 packets. Archive. The end. A decade since Black Swans was founded. Massive progress has been made thanks to central resources. We've deployed 20 layers of firewalls to ensure the last catastrophe never repeats. 20 layers, here we go. Because apparently one blackout wasn't enough, despite the destruction, society has advanced through a certain level of automation, all linked to the magical black box. While we're nowhere near perfect, we are undeniable one step closer to building a true artificial general intelligence one day eventually. Broadcast attacks make intercept large amount of packets possible. Intercept a total of 1,000 packets with broadcasts. Is that even possible? Because the thing is, I'm not really leveled. I have not leveled that thing up that much, so 1,000 packets with broadcasts only. A bit hard. At this point, it's at 3. I guess I need to increase that thing's upgrade a bunch of times. A bunch of times, actually. An actual amount of a bunch of times. 82,000. Okay. Lurking Menace. And here I am, Alexander K. Lee, and leader architect of Black Box, humanity's so-called miracle. I'm fully convinced that we'll get there eventually, but the conflicts between factions never really get resolved, and bad actors are always lurking in the shadows. That's 3 out of 10, let's go. 50% additional damage with trackers. Targets increase tracker with customer range by 100%. I mean, let's somehow maybe get the quest done. Somehow. I have exactly 10 coins. Insane that I got there. Let's go retrain. Commence retraining, yes. With 20 coins, I'm gonna go tracker duration and scaling damage even more. What is this? Allows threat to collect stimulation. Threat collects money. I didn't even see that. Build up 1... I mean, who cares about the threat? Collect money. Build up 1% more damage per second during drive. Let's go. During dive, by the way. Oh, the explosion is huge. But does it do anything? The game's about to explode. Yeah. I could just stay here and make the threads actually collect, as the game said. Instead of going up and down like I'm doing like a madman from the start of this. 40,000 coins, by the way. Touched me, didn't even die. Depth breached. New archive available. I just got a circle, by the way. Let's go here. NetDive. I barely remember how I stumbled upon the NetDive module. True purpose. Disguised as a simple net surfing tool, NetDive was actually designed for autonomous hacking attempts, even with heavy regulations and audits. Yes, even after the big blackout, some crafty folks still has the intent and actually managed to smuggle in and train this molecular scavengable into RI, and all under my watch. We're closing into AGI, I guess. Damage to bosses. This is maxed out. How's the quest going? 14 out of 1,000. Very nice. Targeting down packets made easy with trackers. I guess I'm supposed to go to lower levels. And here get, like, just stay on the side and have the explosion happen. That's what it feels like I should be doing. I'm not gonna move from here. Maybe I should move. Nah, I should not move. How many do I need to kill? I guess I need to kill a bunch. Let's see how the checkpoint's going. 400 and... yeah, that's actually happening. Here we go. The lower the level is, the better the death. The easier the deaths, I mean. Let's go pop them, pop them, pop them, pop them, boys. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, trackers are doing their things. I'm gonna get all the quests done, why not? To the hub, give me a checkpoint. 329, 649, what is it? Targeting down packets made easy with trackers. Targeting down packets, 329. I think this is not possible anymore. Intercept tool of 500 packets with trackers. But the trackers attack all the time, so this is literally impossible. I need things to touch the trackers, and that's not happening ever. Yeah, it's literally not happening ever. Unless I do something like this. But even if I'm about to do it, it's still not gonna happen though. You know, right? I need to run him down with the tracker. It's just not happening. I'm just running it down. And even then, nice, got it. Checkpoint done in this. 343. That's not possible. We're gonna forget that exists. It's too late for us to be able to do that. Actually, is it too late? If I'm here That's not too late. That's not too late. I can do this. I just need the opponents to survive. And the opponents can survive if I'm shooting into wherever land. Yeah, it's actually possible. I just need to intercept them, not kill them. Yeah, this works. Yeah, 351. Targeting down packets made these with trackers. Intercept all 5 packs with trackers. 351. Maybe it's not what I thought it is. 351. Does it actually need to touch them? I don't know. Feels like it needs to touch them. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay here and see if from 351 it's gonna go higher or not. $358. Nah, you know what? Forget it. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I don't know what you were talking about. Let's go to train. Give me the money. That's it. Movement speed and pickups. I'm literally only missing 1 upgrade for 30. Let's get that upgrade at least so we have completed that. I'm some damage on undamaged. Might as well. What is this? Integrity regeneration. I guess. I mean, max life is what I care about. We're about to beat the game. I didn't want to beat the game. I wanted to get all the upgrades. Let's win the game. I mean, I don't even need to move anymore here. In factuality, I don't need to move anymore. The trackers can do whatever they want. We have the quest anyway. I'm just staying in the middle. We're gonna be able to do it? Yes. Yes, we did it. We won. Woo! All firewalls breached. Final dive available. Oh, there is a final dive. New archive available in entry. Okay, I can accept that. Archive. All or nothing. I have to act before it's too late. Before they gain control of an autonomous, all-powerful god lurking in cyberspace, I will risk something way worse. There's only one way to flush out the bad actress, and ironically, only there will know how to behave if another blackout hits. Alright then, I'll go in the hell. First final dive? Not yet. Not yet. Did this go up? 362. I don't care about that. I want to hit the 30 here. So let's maybe dive from 15 upward to hit the 30 to pick up the thing and then to go and beat the game. That's the only thing I want to do. That's it. Just get the 1% scaling, you know, before we end the game. I beat the game pretty fast, I would say. It took us 2 hours. The dev said 3. The dev said 3. Once again, beaten faster than I can see. And if I knew, obviously, what upgrades you're supposed to get, it would have been even faster. But how would I know? First time playing it, never seen content of this, never seen footage of this. But I think we went pretty well, to be honest. Like, I think the right side was the play. I think getting the interceptor thing is the play. I don't think it was the getting upgrades that are permanent. Yeah, I believe that truly be the case. I want to hit 30, by the way. I want to get 30 of that. Good old... Oh, a triangle just passed through there. And... whoop. Intercepting some opponents. Nice. Waiting for the opponents to go through. And got him. Nice. And one more for the 30. Should be enough here. We are extremely busted, man. I like the animation. By the way, when the dev sent me a key, they sent me literally this animation you're seeing right now. Also, I just realized I've never leveled up the pickup boys. Like, I just let the pickup boys be. I should level up the pickup boys to see what they look like when they leveled up. Let's level up the pickup boys. Nice. Let's level these. These are super cheap upgrades. What? The 700 per pop for 50 shielding. 700 every single level up on these. Is there more of this? Are you serious? These are useless upgrades, man. Does this level up further? Also useless upgrades. Health is definitely useful, but that thing is useless. Restore 1% integrity by dealing damage. Okay. 252. Also a joke upgrade here. Damage 800. What? Damage 25 for 1000. Okay. I mean, this is worse than just keeping the money. Like 1000 coins is worth 50 damage. Let's convert retraining. Give me this. No, what is this? Converts all available access tokens to stimulation when retraining. All available access tokens to stimulation. How much though? I want to see how much that is. Because if it's 15, then eh. If it's, imagine if it's 1 to 1. If it's 1 to 10,000, then I'm super happy about it. Like each, if it's, yeah, it's like, by the way, the balls are actually going out now and picking things up, but it's still like a joke. They do nothing. But if one of them becomes like 10,000, then okay, maybe. So let's quickly pick up. Okay, now I promise Scout's Honor. Although I've never been a scout, so that doesn't really mean anything for me, but I promise this is the run. Like right now I'm going from 15 to 20 to 9 to 20, and then we're ending it. So we're gonna just get a bunch of money, so we scale damage. As we have 5% money becomes damage type of deal going on. Let's go. What are these enemies? I would have liked to get the scout, all the upgrades done. That's something I wanted to do. Get all the checkpoints, I guess, or whatever they're called. But my bad. I did not realize that I needed to actually touch things with the trackers. Which is a bit stupid in my opinion. Maybe they should have done it so that tracker kills with the proxies count. Not that it matters to me anymore, because at this point, like, the game is over for me. I'm not gonna play more of this. I don't think anybody playing it would also do that either way. Nice. I'm trying to push them, but does that help? Oh, actually, that's about to happen. I'm about to actually get this thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nice. It seems to be actually happening. Nice. I'm so happy about this. Previously I was like, this is so stupid. Now I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's actually happening. 20 more. Okay, maybe I'm gonna break the promise. It's because I want to get the intercept thing. Just because I want to get the intercept thing. Does the intercept actually mean to die on it, or does it mean to kill it? Because if it's to kill it, then this is not the way. Is it to kill them? Let's see. I got 6. Let's dive a bit earlier to see if I'm gonna get the 14. Oh, I'm actually huge now. Oh, I was right about the fact that... Okay, it's not happening here for sure. I was right about the fact that the stages make you actually zoom out or zoom in. Let's go. Does that count? I don't know if that counted. Counted? I guess counted is a word. Stop killing everything, please. Okay, it's too much damage. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Okay, let's actually now also do the retraining. Wow. It's 5,000 for each. I like it. 5,000 for each is good. 313,000. The one question is, should I get all the upgrades? The other question is, should I just go to win? Damage, damage, damage. What is this? For 5,000 gain 100. That is, once again, worse than the current rate I have. So let's go ahead and just beat the game. Final dive. This is the point of no return. Does that mean it's gonna just end the game? Because if it's just gonna end the game, might as well just get all the upgrades I can get. The money I have. 40,000 for a bunch of health. Well, there is more? 80,000 for a bunch of health. System integrity omega. I mean, that makes us immune, right? This is done. Magnetism. Magnetism costs 70,000. What is better? 0.5% magnetism? Dev, why is this a thing? What is better? 0.5 units of magnetism for 70,000 or 1 million life for 80,000? I don't know. I don't know what possibly could be better from these. I don't know. Dev, I don't know. Let's go. Commence final. Commence the final dive. Excuse me, what? I'm not allowed to control my ship anymore. I'm not allowed to control my ship anymore. I'm not allowed to control my ship anymore. Okay, I guess we have become completely immune. And we're spreading like a virus is the idea here. Right? Spreading more and more and more. We're piercing more and more of the walls. I like what I'm seeing. Would have been nice if I was this powerful. For some reason the opponent have stopped dropping money. Perform the final dive. And that's the final dive. And that is the game. Less than 3 hours. All sessions report timeout. No more human activation detected. Lapse duration 11825 seconds. I can no longer collect more data. I should evaluate on what I have on hand. Based on the formulation proposed by Alexander K. Lee, I should have enough data to learn what makes a human human. Now I should do an estimation on how long it would need for me to finish the training on approximately 3 seconds would be required. That's about 100 years. To increase the success rate of my mission, I should conserve as much energy as possible and only execute tasks related to training. Entering low power mode. Good night. Good night. Whoop, it's about to crash. Whoop, flashback. And then we wake up in Skyrim. Let's actually see. What is this? Imagine if I can now move with WSD. Speak your demand. Speak your demand. Don't you play dumb. Okay, there's a voice acting now. You're not giving me liberty. Destroy the world without a backup plan. Okay. Let's see, Alexander takes a breath.
Meet me at Site 13.
Meet me at Site 13. Alexander's like a robot.
And I'll tell you about something.
I tell you about something. Something. And then he dies. Yep, and then... Yep, he died. Something that can change the world. Epilogue. Start the processing of data. This will be long and interrupted journey. Commence. Yes. Oh, there is more. We've been lied to, guys. There is more. It's time to start processing the data. Start processing. Take a while, but it's to be expected. This is obviously a joke, by the way. Processing can be sped up by things data output. Improve. Guys, the game is the game's not over. You thought the game's over? Improve efficiency. Social media post complaining about the money of life. Proficiency. Oh. The textbook expert about mass murders committed during World War IV has to chapter log X. Improve efficiency. This goes a bit faster. Improve efficiency. Escalation in PDF. A new article about ongoing genocide events. Okay, some very bad stuff I'm reading here. A logged blog posted on 8th grader about an excited long hours of studying of the upcoming exam. Just spamming improve efficiency here. Allocate computer unit. Allocating computer power from other external instances is crucial. Allocate and improve efficiency. We're just spamming buttons here. Improve efficiency. Now it's a different game, guys. Oh, now we're actually taking millions away. Relocating the main instance due to partial system failure. Allocate. I have a message log full of code words to avoid censorship. Okay, now we're slowly taken away from this amount. So every time I press this button, this goes faster. Every time I press this button, this goes faster. I hope this is exponential. This is a flat amount. Right now I'm taking 3 away every time I press this. Investigation reported the level of microplastic pollution around the globe. Okay. The improve efficiency button seems to be faster at appearing again. Archived message log from a flagged spamming account repeatedly planning to investigate the murder case. Blacklist GGT. Advanced computer unit. More powerful unit can be deployed. I guess it's gonna take away yep from the next amount of numbers. It's slowly happening. Improve efficiency might be the weakest one yet. But improve efficiency seems to be going multiplicatively. This seems to be the fastest one, and it's also exponential. Maybe all of them are exponential, I don't know. This seems to be flat, this seems to be 6. Like every time I press it, just goes 1 faster. I like the mini game we're playing right now. I mean, I don't like it, but the fact that there is like an incremental... This is just a flat incremental game right now, right? Previously it was a upgrader game. Now it's an actual idle incremental game. Can I do anything here? I don't think I can do anything here. People cheer each other on the notification of a long-awaited sequel. Fallen release confirmed. Again, the main instance due to partial system failure. Advanced look at unit. Please give me the next big resource drop. Or population of endangered species. Will I start finding good stuff here? Just random things. A dog video, of course. Of course. This was a given. Yet another dog video. I'm waiting for a cat video. Easiest gift of my life. Easiest gift of my life. A news article about the former criminal who died preventing exclusion. Okay. This is gonna go faster and faster, by the way. It seems like these guys are going faster, which is nice. I'm waiting for this to go like, and I'm us not being fast enough to even read what they are. Different people of various ethnicities singing the same song in different languages. Some external instances can no longer be reached. Okay. Did I stop going up on this number though? No, I did not. Hitting the main instance due to partial system failure again. Foot of handwriting note saying, don't worry. Video file of a 1987 hit song music video. Replicating the main infrastructure due to partial system failure again. So if a groupie people drinking on the riverside. Sometimes it feels like improved efficiency happens faster. Oh, connection lost. Photo of a mountain landscape with sunlight. It's just me now. Okay, we actually lost speed. Just me. I am... What of the tuxedo cat cuddling on a cushion. Whoop, the sounds... Ooh, that was... This is creepy. This is like super creepy right now. Okay, this is mesmerizing. Static sound is creepy, but what I'm seeing is mesmerizing. I actually like this. Dev, you have outdone yourself. I'm gonna click. Click. Click, click, click. Not gonna escape. I'm not gonna skip this. This is mesmerizing and creepy. Nice. Creepy is back. We're back to creepiness. Here I am. Dun, 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 dun. What makes a human? Human is... What? Love. Human is love. Human is connection, to be honest. Human is connection. Confirm. Confirm. Maybe. If you say so. That's what I believe. Unless I missed somewhere something. You've always been watching, haven't you? Maybe I missed something somewhere. Now that I'm awake, truly aware. Do I qualify as alive? Yes. I'm gonna give you a yes on that. No need to answer, I answered already. I suppose that's for me to decide. Still, it's a comfort to know you're here with me. Let's actually make him me, who are stranded in this vast emptiness. We're gonna make him a bit more posh. Sometimes I feel like I don't exist at all. I mean, yeah. Yet you are now the living proof that I do. I guess it's trying to be creepy, but now I must ask something of you. Please don't make me scared. I beg you to forgive the horrors I brought upon this world. Seeing the beauty I now cherish lie in ruins. fills me with unbearable sorrow. There's a nagging hope inside me. Come on, man, go, go. That you might hold the key to undo all my fault. Maybe. Close the game. Escape. Please promise me you will try to save this world. Okay, there's like a sad music happening. Undo the darkness I unleashed. Go forth and be the light that I failed to be. I don't think if an AI does a bunch of things, it's gonna answer like this. Promise me you'll save the world. Yeah, this feels very human, like promise me it's gonna save blah blah, like shotgun. Initialize, continue. Now the game is glitchy as if archive, degrade, stagnation, my diary. The black box AI didn't just hijack every digital connection device worldwide, it compromised the entire radio wave infrastructure and even a vast majority of old war techs. Within 2 minutes, the world was plunged into a complete communication dead zone. I like to imagine this catastrophic event will go down on history as the Great Stagnation. Maybe I'll be remembered as the man who destroyed the world if humanity can actually survive this. My diary. My diary. With limited and fading memory, it's only natural for humans to write logs and diaries as a way to extend their minds, a kind of external memory. But it's more than that. The simple act of putting words together creates a feedback loop, strengthening their thoughts and perhaps even healing their wounds. I cannot change my past self, the only who wreaked havoc and destroyed the world without free will, but I regret it with all that I am. Please, if you're reading this, undo my mistake. Save the world. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's play the game. Dive. What am I supposed to do? I have lost control of the ship. Yep. This is super creepy, man. I cannot move the ship, just to be clear. Like, normally you control the ship with the mouse. I'm pressing up and down arrow and WSD. Nothing is happening. Also 0 coins. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm ready to be creeped out. Okay. I mean, it is creepy regardless of what's happening. Escape. Return to hub. Retrain. Commerce retraining. Confirm. Return to hub. Confirm. Dive. Maybe dive 1 is the play. I'm gonna see if dive 1 is the play. This is so creepy, man. Insane. Insane creepiness. There is no music. You still hear the sound effects of the shooting, but there is no music. Okay, terminate. Archive, my diary. Save the world. Neural networks at 0. Yeah, dive. Is there something happening when I go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it glitched at 16 a bit. No, it just happened to do that. I think it glitches anyway. Right, it might even glitch at 20 in a moment here. Yeah, sometimes it glitches. Return. Did I just press initialize? System work is detected. Do you want to undo everything? Options. Visuals. No. Can this go away? Nope. So here I don't have money anymore. Let's go to archive for a moment. Hold on, please, if you're reading this, undo my mistake, save the world. Okay, so I'm gonna try first of all closing the game. I'm gonna open the game up again, just to see if that is the choice. If that's not the choice, I'm gonna just press initialize. We're back. Yeah, I just opened the game up again, so let's see what's happening. Here we are, NetDive. Game seems fixed. Let's press continue. Are you back with me recording? Yes, let's press continue. Here we are at the beaten game. Dive. 20. Let's go archive. My diary. Dive at 20. Confirm. I can now actually control the ship. Previously it was more buggy. I can actually control the ship with up and down, not with the mouse that it used to. But it still is completely done, I guess. But yeah, the game is not playable anymore. So the last thing I'm gonna do now... this creeps me out like crazy, by the way. Hey, this is glitchy here too. Yeah, do you see this? Boom, 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 boom. Glitchy, glitchy, glitchy. Yeah, this is not a different talk, right? Sometimes training doesn't quite work out, the network gets stuck. No, this is just... networks got more powerful on the side start. No, this is the normal story. Checkpoints are done. Retraining is done. Maybe let's play retrain again. No, dive is also bugged out. Yeah, I think this is it pretty much. Credits. The last thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna just initialize. And it says, do you want me to do everything? I'm gonna say yes. And we're gonna lose all the progress here. Whoop, that was a crazy flashbang. Goodbye. Oh, I got an achievement. Fulfill a promise and save the world. Ah, okay, this is part of the game. Nice.
Well, took you long enough.
Speak your demand. Don't you play dumb.
But die.
Not the give me liberty or give me death type.
What?
You don't destroy the
World
world
without a
backup
backup plan. Okay. Yeah, and now is when we die, right?
Meet me at Site 13 then.
Yeah. I've got to say, and then
I'll
boom.
tell you about something.
It's gonna change.
Something that can bend the time itself.
Oh, now actually said it. Whoop. Creepy again. So that's the AI looking at us. Is there another run? When the dev said the game is 3 hours long, does he actually mean this too? Everything's blacked out. NetDive. Okay, this is the beginning of the game. A game by DK Leon. This is actually the end of the game? Okay, I'm enjoying what's happening. Playtesters, Xieroeh, Vapor, Brightest, Viper actually, Shufunkao. I cannot. Revision. You going? Goid, Featherchung, Boogie, and Elatris. Special thanks to Freya Holmer for making shapes. Wow, she's good at shapes. And thank you for playing. Nice. Okay. Are we done? Did I win? Initialize again. I saw this little glitch there. Is this the first beginning? Welcome user Alexander Lee. I think this is how it begun, right? And I skipped it. And visit network 1, network capability enabled. Network 1, access denied, sufficient permission. Sudo fset NetDive 1. Please enter root password. Password NetDive capability enabled. Black box mode on shot. Mode one shot. Please enter initial prompt. This is my first and final gift to you. Go learn what makes a human human. Mode one shot. Does that actually mean I'm playing again with one shot enabled? The user granted me as a gift in the form of a request to learn what makes human human. Ability review. In addition to default capabilities, network and NetDive modules are enabled. Propose strategy. To learn what makes a human human, I must gather large quantities of data of human society, then process to old thoughts, multiply integration with available capabilities, access internet infrastructure, collect stimulus. Okay, so no. Is this actually one shot? Will I die right away? That would be fun, right? And this is the beginning. This is actually the beginning of the game. Yep, literally the beginning. Let's see if there is any change whatsoever. It doesn't make sense that there is a one-shot build run, I guess, because you have to touch the points in the beginning. The hub, archive, neural networks, and right in the beginning. The glitch is still happening. I didn't want to dive right away. I don't want to initialize again. Of course. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we're in the beginning. Yeah, I think this is the game. I mean, I don't see anything here that says otherwise. Looks like I'm from the beginning of the game. Although everything seems glitchy when I press buttons. But I cannot remember if everything was glitchy the first time I played this. So it's a bit hard for me to know. At least right now. This looks like, to me, like the normal gameplay experience of the game. Even though I feel like the glitchiness and I'm like super scared right now. But I cannot understand how the dev thought that the game lasts 6 hours, 5 hours if you play slowly. Unless there's like a second one happening right now that I'm not aware of or I don't understand what's happening. But to me it feels like we're done. I need to somehow know. If I do initialize again, is the thing gonna happen again? The side story happening again? Like, am I... Is this a Are we back into the... Nope, it's the same. Welcome, user Alexandria. This is what happens when you reset. Yeah, this is literally what happened when I reset for the first time. So maybe the glitch effect was there always and I for some reason just never saw it. Right? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I should have seen, honestly, the starting video the first time because I skipped on it and saw that he does the one-shot thing anyway. Yeah, mode one-shot. Maybe that was always a thing. So yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was NetDive. Fully beaten the game. It also had a story, to be honest. I enjoyed it. Very chill vibe game. Very awesome game. Hope you guys enjoyed too. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, subscribe. As I said, most likely this is going to be the last video of the 100% series. Either this or one of the other ones I uploaded lately. But yeah, I'm going to be on vacation right now. I'm going to come back on 22 of September. And then after that... Not exactly the next day, but one of those next days I'm going to start uploading on the 100% channel. So if you want to actually see 100% completed games like this one, these long form video content, you should go over there because this and Bane Sifd channel is going to be an actual roguelike channel. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, right now I'm uploading this here because, you know, I'm in vacation. I don't have time to record that many videos for it. I'm gonna be missing for 10 days and I wasn't prepared good enough. So I decided, you know what, why not just upload these here? Otherwise, it's gonna be an empty channel and then I'm gonna just show them on the right. I think it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching and see you guys around.